Over 26.
This is
the Burger Podcast.
This is the Brunch Club.
Over 26.
welcome back to
The mics are
Genius.
closed.
Now, when you watch it, you'll understand.
What up, my name is Chaxy, the mastermind, your main guy, the Lord Chaxy, the boo from Mariah is around,
What
the
up?
amazing masters around,
What's
the
up?
whole gang is around, episode 322. We are
My Cheque.
Vile wamesema.
Nasema RT.
Yes.
And it goes without saying, the legendary SHAFFIE WERU is in the building.
We back.
And when you see Wendy again, you know the year is over. 2025 wrap-up episode. Let's go!
Wendy Wangui.
SHAFFIE is back as well.
Nice.
Wendy anasalimia ngo hivyo kwa clubs ati you're the
When you
Mic
actually,
check.
Wendy Wangui, you're the Wendy from Mic Check, right?
Hey.
alafu Mariah akamwita Mike Checks Mike Mondo.
Yeah. No, you're lying. You are lying. It's Mwass who said that.
That's an inside joke. That's a very
That's
inside
I
joke.
know.
Bruh.
Mwass is the one who said that.
Radio to understand that. Nule mse anafikiria gani minor.
Si poa. Mwass, apologize.
No, it's okay. She's important, but still not important. Mike Mondo even do.
Damn, that's what he said. That was not me.
Wewe umeakisha moto
I
yeye
know.
amemwagilia
Wendy,
mafuta.
exactly. She's
But not
not
99% of the
hivyo.
guys watching or listening won't understand the content. So SHAFFIE had to break it down.
Yes.
Straight up.
Definition.
Yeah.
Elaboration.
You know SHAFFIE, remember when SHAFFIE came, alikuwa amesema he'd be back August of that year. Was that
Yes.
last year or this year?
Last year.
Last year.
This year sijakuwa hapa. Ningekuwa this year mazee kuna list nyingine nimeona pale nisingekosa.
Anyway, what a year we've had. How has the year been for you guys? Tuanze na SHAFFIE.
It's been a very roller coaster year, and it's been quick, fast. Many things have happened. I've learned a lot, and I think I'm ready for 2026, inshallah.
Auntie?
Hii ishe tu mazi. I'm done.
Really?
Yeah. Hata sina doya kwenda kinyozi chiki mazi.
Aye.
Wacha
Whereas you're
siasa.
committed to no shave November.
No, I mean I just don't shave.
Everywhere.
Because unajua mademu shave like they wax and do all these things when sali kuna ka game.
Yes.
Ai, game ndio inafanya watu wanatoa nywele. Si poa, guys. Let's maintain hygiene, please. Landscaping.
So you don't shave like everywhere? Fudhi, makwapa?
Sijapata game. Vile nakaa tu huku ndo niko kila pahali sasa.
Not too
That's
bad. Anyway.
disturbing, but cool.
See, but I take a shower. It just gives you more work.
Ya kukausha.
Napata mzee ako na blow dryer lakini amina.
Kama kusimama mbele ya fan. Bro.
Anyway, Auntie, how's the year been?
Sweet Jesus. Honestly, I can't complain. It's been a really good year. At least I feel like I've done so many different things. I feel like I've widened my palette. Music-wise,
Na sasa because you have
skill-wise.
jazz work in your rap sasa.
Na amediscover 2 minutes ago.
We will find guys. I've widened my palette. Thank you very much. But yeah, it's been a really good year. I can't complain. It's been a good year.
Yeah, imekuwa tu segem nege, but you know, we keep moving.
What in the Luyaness is going on?
Prokopanda.
What was the last time ulisikia mzee akisema senge mnege?
Sema hiyo word guys.
Hata Kitale aongeange.
Ule mama.
Anyway.
Yeah, but Chaxy is so lost, but cool.
Sake mnege.
I'm so lost. Yeah.
As in hivi.
Nika your Red Bull scramble, like 1 minute yo. And then
Senge ndani ya mnege.
Mnege.
When
you're thinking life is zagging, when you're zagging, life is zigging, you get me?
I got it. Mas?
More downs than I expected, but the highs have been high.
Yeah. I love it.
Yes.
And so this is literally our last recording of the year.
Sake mnege. Any sex na mnege.
Yeah. December plans, NYE plans.
Imagine I don't have any plans yet.
You haven't booked Cliffy this time.
See, man. Hey, bro, I haven't been to Cliffy for a minute. The last time I was at Cliffy, I think, with Kina Wendy guys, that was about
2023, yeah.
Lakini kuzeeka maze. Siku hizi labda nipige round za watu hii. My daughter wants this. You know, she's 12. And then my son also now, hata asemagi tu ananiangalia nikaa yeye ndio ulipa bills.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what they decide, we just roll with it. Plus also, unless you plan like super early for December, it gets very expensive when you try and do like a random plan. So wase wengine wakienda, tunabaki na nai peke yetu.
Yes. Okay.
True.
Mtachunga nai.
Mtachunga nai.
Mtaipata hapa.
Let me tell you, you can't trust when Wendy anaweza kuwa Malindi 4 p.m.
Jioni yako hapa.
Jioni hapo Mama's house. Alafu ako Kilifi.
Hiyo ndio usege mnege.
For real.
Yeah, Mwangi you'll be in Kilifi.
I'll be in Kilifi.
Wewe unaga round nyingine wewe.
Nanga do.
We're just gonna chill, do fireworks, just a girly thing.
So tuko hapa sisi.
Tuko sisi wote.
Gota wekelea.
Mariah was telling us ati walikuwa na beef na sistake, wakabaki Christmas Nairobi peke yao. Na kila mtu akakaa kwake.
Last year. Yeah. I was like, I'm not going to your house. Philip was like, no, you stay at your house.
Philip was the real winner. Aliuliza, "Wewe umepika nini?" Na wewe? Akatoka kwa Mariah.
Bro, he left. He was like, it's been real, bro. I'm out.
Yeah, I'm going to Accra. I'm excited.
Hey,
Wow. December, bro. Ulisema hizo ni plan to book earlier kitambo. Yeah, it's
The things you can't just wake up.
No, you can't just
Not
wake up.
in
Yeah.
Utashanga.
Is that why you've been working out like crazy?
Nah. I've been working out 2 years now, bro.
For this.
Lakini hii sasa
not for
hii
this
umetilia
Lakini
manani.
the last 6
Tuseme
months.
ukweli.
Nimekuwa active.
Hii umetilia manani.
Body under construction. Unafanya na refu anajenga pia mimi.
Sikuli ugali, vitu sikuli nini. Hey,
Sijaona msee wa Ghana ameno.
kunao.
Najua msee wa Ghana wa bigi lakini pia amekatika.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get straight into it.
Yeah.
Biggest moments of 2025. Mimi naanza na Mwass juicy Red Bull scramble.
Yeah, what? Bro.
I know.
Oh
Bro,
my God.
Shafi called me randomly. I was like, if Shafi calls me, he's concerned.
Nikubaya.
Bro.
No, the
it reminded-
parodies have
the
been
reason why I
crazy.
called it because it reminded me of me in 2004 in Nakuru.
Oh yeah, the Nakuru incident.
Yeah, until today I still stand to say that's not me. Because sikumbuki na I doubt I look like that. But yes, niliona tu video ya Mwass. Ilikuwa pilot project ya AI ilianza na mimi. But ya Mwass maze alikuwa na maze do you know where you are going?
Pilot project yako ulikuwa
Wewe
pilot.
ulikuwa unaenda. Ulikuwa umeshikilia mkono maze ka bright. Ulikuwa na nurses maze. I'm like, hey, is that my brother?
Damn.
Yaani afu badala unipigia Chaxy.
Sasa
Yeah, just make sure you're okay.
by the time I'm calling Chaxy, I was expecting simu imeibiwa.
What is the
Mgonjwa, uko on drip.
Something.
But I see why. Actually, it's smart of you to call
Yeah,
me.
true.
Because hata mimi ningeona hivyo and someone I don't know. Then
You
I have to
call
call
the
a
next
friend.
person.
Yo, what's up?
Yeah.
You should always call a friend. And you see, at least
Actually, that's
thank
nice
God
etiquette,
uko na
yeah.
mtu naweza tafuta. Imagine if you're just running around thinking that you're boys and there's no one what of tafuta kuna, you know, like the
Kuna,
360
yeah.
degrees of separation. Hakuna
yeah.
vile unaweza patikana ni pressure. But let me tell you, nayo ni park yangu, you've been banned. Wingi your park tena mazi. Suspended.
Nairobi Festival leo.
We outside.
Ndakuwa tu hapo nashika mkono.
Alafu ndio shida alikuwa pesa mkono hivi. Sio mbele na nyuma.
Yaani mtu hizi
You guys are doing the most mazi.
siwezi tembea kidesign. I can see.
Yeah. But that was one for the books.
Sindio? Bro, it's how viral that moment became. Because we're recording BN that Tuesday. That happened over the weekend.
Yes.
Yeah.
So BN also alinicall kuniuliza
Sikia.
So BN walks in, the first thing akona Mwass ako like, Mwass nikuliandaje?
Alafu akacreate challenge.
Then akasema we recreate the challenge. So that's the video that is also going
When I was
viral.
coming in for work today, ilikuwa imefika sijui 1 million views on TikTok.
Imagine.
Damn.
Na hiyo ndio the challenge to the video.
But you know the upside of all this,
Yeah.
it shows you how big the show is and how,
Yeah.
as in how
Yeah.
listened to and how you've been put on a pedestal.
Yeah.
So upuzi haiwezi.
True.
You know when you're trying to jump from here to here, you can do all the things you want to do, but when you get to there, which now is where you guys are,
Yeah.
because ingekuwa episode 2.
Okay.
Hata wasema
Yeah.
hata unatuka msetu mwingine tu.
So we have to act accordingly and learn from your mistakes.
And I think I've already umiad for all of you guys. So no one should be-
Yaani kitabu uliandika tunaisoma.
Done.
You have actually.
But it's expected. It's expected.
Yeah.
It's expected. You know, like when there's a bunch, like when mko watu watatu, there's always that guy. Ule backslide. Mchomaji lazima akue kwa group.
Standard.
Ule wacha tu.
Na nikumbusha tu uncle yangu anasemanga, unajua watoto wote si lazima wa succeed. Kuna ule mmoja atavuta bangi. Kuna ule atakuwa mwizi. Na utakuwa na engineer mmoja tu. Na mmoja ataolewa kwa pesa.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, I don't know why I haven't offered you guys a drink. So, Shafi,
What
what's
up?
the honors? So, this is a new Gilby's Berry Bramble
Mekia.
cocktail. It's a ready to drink.
Ni ukweli.
For what?
Kilo.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's a ready to drink. It's a new one available in all supermarkets.
Gilo.
And it's over under 1,000 bob.
Ukiona kimeona nikaangalia nani? Andy. COVID times.
Mulikunya gilo.
Mimi hata tulikunywa nini? Tulikunywa tu gin. Listen, COVID was a gin time.
It was a gin time.
Gin became a thing in Kenya.
Yeah.
During COVID. I don't understand. It was the only thing that was there. It looked like a sanitizer. So,
okay, yeah.
Kila mtu alikuwa anakunywa sababu
everything else. It was 1,000 bob.
No, it was affordable,
yeah.
But also it was the clearest.
Yeah.
Unajua sanitizer kunywa ina
Might as well.
Sipati COVID because everyone just want to get
Sasa hesabu mascientists wanafanya kwa nyumba.
So today this is literally going to be the first time. I think because
you have to take
it has this
seal.
Yeah. Shaffie is retired.
No, mimi ufungua ma champagne.
Gilo tutengeneza champagne.
Ama Don.
Dong.
Dom Perignon.
Nisikia thong.
Atong.
Yeah, Dom Perignon.
Unaona bahati ya thong.
Hata bolo bespoke, bro. We'll get into that. Shaffie twende. Mimi hii ni yangu.
Let me start with the lady.
Thank
Yes,
you.
ladies.
So sianze na mimi basi.
Mimi tunaanza na huko kwa Mwass.
Ningekuwekea kwanza Mwass, lakini wewe umevaa nguo za kwenda sijui kwa garden.
Kinyasa, like for real.
Imagine. Hizi kinyasa. Hiyo ni boxer.
Boxer ndio hii.
Usaidie mwanze basi na
And the thing
kaunti.
is,
Basi na kaunti. Utapata kura.
Utapata kura za ma.
and this is 10%. It says 10%.
Yeah, 10%.
Yeah, really.
It's actually 10% alcohol percentage. This is 750 ml.
Hata mngoje
Actually, it looks very beautiful.
It looks really nice.
It's look,
And it smells nice.
You kutuambelea dem tu anajua at least uko na vibes kidogo.
Hii ni punch. Cheers, my guys.
Which one is punch?
Nasema
Ama ni punch.
Ni punch.
Oh, it's a punch.
Guy, Mwass
So
was
use
left
punch.
out of Berlin.
Na use punch.
Under-
Walisema it's under
Under G,
1,000.
yeah.
Sasa kwa studio anaweza pass.
Wewe after hiyo story yetu wewe hebu relax. Kabla tu
Watch us.
wale waswali kubeba nini wako?
Weko pilot. First officer.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Leta umse glass atalia machozi mazi.
Ooh.
Check.
It's actually really good.
Si upite tu mbele ya kamera. Tutakati hiyo part.
Na hapana cha ikam tu hivi ndio.
It's actually really good.
It's so dope.
Yeah.
You know it's so dope to drink.
Fanya vile ufanya moga.
No, big facts.
Wacha nimwekendo mpatie.
Big facts. Wait.
The Reverend is here, bro.
But this one
let
for
me-
Costo. In the
Yeah,
Pombe. Yeah.
Bro,
This one you
I
drink
like it.
chilled at the beach.
Bruh.
Chilling with a
Hata
beach.
tu champagne ridge kwa pool.
lazima
11
tu-
Pole
a.m.
pole.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Pole pole.
Yeah, anyway,
tu.
biggest moments 2025.
But exactly.
Yeah,
The
personal level
personal
was-
was it?
I think Chan
In this,
Chan was a really
Chan was
good
dope.
yes.
Chan was very dope.
Yes.
And
Chan was
actually,
huge.
Yeah.
big shout out to the president for making it even doper.
Yeah.
Alafu ndio labda alikuwa nikigeo doa nafikiria wase watashinda. Alafu anashinda akishatoa doa anarudi straight up.
Part
Lakini
two.
no, it was very dope. It encouraged it brought the nation together.
Wait, you want some more?
Yeah, sportsmanship.
Yes, sijaona study image hivyo mazee.
Even Savara's performance,
Savara's
preparation.
performance, yes,
Yeah.
It was
No,
so-
Chan was
so
so fire.
good,
Chan
yeah.
was fire. And
Even Nairobi City Thunder.
Yeah. And also uniting the country.
Bal, the tournament was amazing. And I hope now that they've made it to the main league in Rwanda or whatever it'll be played, whether it's in SA.
I think Rwanda in January. I met the guys Rwanda in January. Yeah.
I hope now,
I'm planning
you know
to
the
go.
problem, they were there last year. They were chucked round 1.
Oh, what?
Yes, that's the biggest issue. Kama mimi niko high school mazetu tulikuwa deadly basketball lakini uko Meru.
Our
Meru.
day.
So it was before devolution. I was in high school before devolution. So kulikuwa na provinces. You know, you guys have counties. So the provinces kulikuwa na Eastern, Western, Nyanza, Rift Valley, hivyo sasa Nairobi.
Yeah.
So huko Eastern now is bigger because kutoka Macha mpaka Mbere. Pale kulikuwa na hizi by elections. We're talking about Embu, Meru, Chuka, Machakos, Kitui. Yote ilikuwa Eastern because after Eastern ni coast.
Yeah.
Imagine vile tulikuwa deadly huko. Tulikuwa na chara za wase na tulikuwa na bewa maraba za power. Ni kama Converse lakini huko.
Naishi wa.
Alafu tunapata uniforms zingine za ufala.
Hiyo ni sport gani?
Basketball. When I was there, tukicheza between our zonals unaenda districts, district unaenda
Provincials,
provincial unaenda national. These 3 stages nilikuwa kama
Steph Curry.
no, hata si Steph Curry. Jay Moran, nilikuwa Jay Moran. Lakini unaenda Jay Moran bila T. So I was cool. Wacha tu tukuje tu basketball outside national. National kwanza the first one tukaletwa Nairobi.
Watu wanacheza ball.
Shida si kucheza. We were good at playing. But the problem is how we looked. We just looked emaciated. Tumechapa, tumeparara. Mazee kwanza Nairobi had 2 teams because of the defending. So kulikuwa na AQ Aquinas with some crazy ass players. Half of them went to the States, kina Hardaway, kina nani. And then now St. Mary's. St. Mary's iko na IB. Sasa wamekuja na mademu wao. Si hata tunaga mademu.
Alafu walikuwa wanakuja funky.
Tunakuja alafu ya basketball. You know you have to enter alafu mna nini, you have to like warm up.
Yeah.
Mazee tuliingia tu hivi, mazee nikasikia tu demu moja anasema, is that Shaffie from South Sea? Morali yangu iliisha yote.
Naishiwa power.
Walikuwa wanashanga mazee, mpaka walikuwa wanatugedishi. Yaani kwa msanii wangu dishi na account ile.
Hapo ndio pilot project ilikuwa.
Bro, yani hey bro.
Yaani nyinyi mlikuwa kaa chiwawa. Ndani apartment kelele. Ikitoka nje on the dog is
Relax.
Bro,
nothing.
Mpaka listen, we all forgot how to play. And we're all from Nairobi because the whole most of us are from Nairobi but tuko shule.
Ushago.
Yani it affected us. Guys have Jordans nini. Bro nikaweke sasa kamula na ethics. Noma ina.
Mbogi gani?
Hawa wengine hawa anyway, one of those groups.
Akina SWAT.
Yeah.
You know, like
Mnacheza Kayole lakini mkiingia Westlands.
Naishiwa
But
power.
it was tough. It was very tough. But a big shout out to UpSyd Thunder. Big shout out to the guys invested. You know that you have to have someone who's invested in a team for a team to like pull those kind of moves and get to those heights.
Yeah. And
Fuck our principal
bro
of high school.
of high school.
He invested
Mr. Nane kusema jina yake.
Chabari. Sijataka amededi.
Shout out to
He got down.
But I think also it showed you the power that sports has in
Yes.
bringing people together. Because Kasarani was packed.
Yeah.
All matches, guys. The biggest problem was guys couldn't get tickets.
Yes.
You know, look at the biggest problem. Na Kasarani was packed. NCT pia juzi for their qualification. The indoor arena back at Kasarani packed. So
But no, I have a problem with for the basketball. Was it genuine fans? You know, football. Those were real people who wanted to go for football. Very few content creators wanted to be there. Because first of all, pale unazaenda kama ule demu mlamwa alienda kupiga selfie simu.
Fumbua.
But for Bibo, I thought it wasn't organic.
Okay.
yeah.
I could tell.
But I think it begins.
You think
people have to pull up
I'm
in
appreciating.
numbers.
Yes, as in, but it's better when it's very, very organic.
Yeah.
We need to kuweka maviti za plastic mpaka ndani ya pitch. Where were people not talking? No, bro. Why were people not sitting? Already it's an arena.
Yes.
Why the
Sit
seats?
on the seats.
For what?
Yeah.
Courtside.
It's just an honor.
Courtside.
Already there's courtside. Already there's courtside.
on the side. Which
There's already
courtside?
courtside.
Yeah.
Because it's an arena. As in, I thought angepoa tu hapa ingekuwa poa.
Wangepatia section.
That whole
Like a
idea
section.
of making people sit.
Hapo chini.
Kuna mwingine karibu ataka pale chini ya rim.
The rim.
Anasaidia kupass ball.
Weke nani? Niliona wa TZ tu walikam.
Yeah, TZ.
Harmonize.
Yeah.
Because the Tanzanian team was participating.
Yeah.
That city.
That
City is the equivalent of
Nairobi
Nairobi
City
Standards.
Standards.
Yeah.
But I'm curious to see next year. I think wamekuwa na momentum because in the last 1 year, NCT has slowly become a thing.
Yeah.
Become a thing,
So I'm sure to get to a point where when guys go and enjoy the games, they
Buy the jersey, support the team.
And now the team is winning because it's easy to support.
Like on a vibe,
the
like on a
team.
vibe, like on a vibe, son.
Yeah. So hata for them now they need to create the experiential, which is the entertainment part of it, so that guys wanakuja na game na wanajibamba bado.
Yes, as you can't just have sports alone.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have to have the whole 360.
Yeah.
Anyway, to more serious matters.
Another
Something
big
else.
moment,
serious
Mike
moment.
Cheque, the tour.
Bro, we went on tour as a
Huko ndo
pod.
mlienda mkafanya msee mwingine sisemi jina yake. Akabrandiwa ile word. Inaanza na A inaisha na
Hello.
Hey, yeah. But that was crazy.
but your
man.
tours were crazy.
Yeah.
But that's the,
And thank you to everyone who came out.
Yeah,
you put in the work. Like, trust me, you put in the work.
We were the
you'll
first
get the
podcast
love.
ever gone to.
Go on tour, yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, go on tour on Kenya is not a common thing, even for musicians.
It's not, no, it's not a joke.
It's not a joke,
It's not a
bro.
joke. Yeah.
It's not easy. It's
Watu
not
waendagi Ghana tu bure. Unajua pali pesa ilitoka. You made him rich.
Oh my
But
goodness.
on a serious note, Rao.
Man.
Yes.
Rao.
Yeah.
That was a bigger surprise. I was watching the episode with, I think you brought Obina.
Magunga.
Magunga.
No, Obina.
Obina, one of the two guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because,
Obina when he had Nini.
I know the guys were here telling you guys, Maze, it was so surreal. But you see, also Kenyans need to understand that death is real.
Yeah.
But see, for our cause, people all call him. Anyways, he was just an enigma.
Yeah. God
People thought about
us.
so what another day like
huyo hata waikufa
so iligonga wase na shock ingine
like the mobilization in Kasarani in
it didn't need to be mobilized. Why they pull up?
Yani mpaka nduthi zikaingia hapo
Yeah,
kwa rugby.
bro.
We became Nigeria for a minute.
Prezi for the first time could not even maneuver his way from state to Kasarani.
Kasarani,
Even with his motorcades and what ilibidi aingie ndani ya crowd. This is the real mammoth crowd. That was an eye opener for many people. Because this life we live is fragile.
True.
Bruh.
Yeah.
It was such a harsh reminder. Mortality.
As in, no one is immortal.
Yes.
Yeah.
End goal ni hiyo.
Yep.
And
Dust.
and also it's how in that one moment definitely had a big impact in the
country.
political climate.
Yes.
Yeah.
And in the country generally.
Yeah.
Because saizi 2027 is different.
Bro.
It won't be the same
Because
at all.
it's new. It's new because the man who used to control the narrative in terms of politics is not in that space.
So everyone's strategy
as in kila mtu anaingia blind. Yes, which is also like it's a good thing in the sense that hakuna mtu anajua vile kutaenda. As in kila mtu tu ako on toes tu. Kila mtu ako on toes tu.
And everyone speculating on how ODM is going to hold.
Yeah.
Clearly there's a lot of fragments, which is something that you would never ever see.
So
Baba was
best
alive,
yako
ever.
muulize.
Sisi nilienda kumwona kwa ofisi juzi. Ile
Amekuja show mara ngapi? Mara 10.
Amekuja mara 2 tu. Unajua sifuna.
Not 10 and a half.
Twice.
Twice. But that was a very big moment for the country, for the nation, and also the continent.
Globally, because all global leaders.
He's respected.
He's very respected.
You go to West Africa, you go to Europe, you go wherever.
I think Rao will definitely be studied. It would be interesting to just understand how someone can amass such influence, especially in a country like Kenya, over the years.
No doubt.
How?
Without ever touching the top seat.
Without ever being in office. So Albert Ojwang, I think that was huge. Albert Ojwang was a whole... and also...
That thing cost like really senior cops their jobs. Akubado, they're still in remand.
The cases are still ongoing.
And you see once you throw in remand, who go talk in a hold too.
Now, is the government performative or they're actually following up?
Both.
No. This one, there was no way anyone was going to sweep it under the rugs. This is an ongoing thing, and I'm sure someone is going down for it.
But Lagat got away with it, even though he was implicated many times.
But it's the thing, such big, Gava cases.
I prefer
it sweeps one person. So that's why even if you're in Gava, when you're doing those damn things, just know, don't be the scapegoat. For the lack of a better word. Because someone takes because when the country decides they call out the Gava, someone has to go down.
I think Nile, unajua, when it gets to a point where the government lies on things that everyone can see, then that's a
blatantly.
So Kasa easy, what you're saying, when it gets to a point where an issue has been called out to that level, it's impossible for the government to turn a blind eye. Because if the government does, then it's a story.
Because the citizens are putting pressure for you guys to produce someone, and someone has to be produced.
Legit.
Which also should remind us that our voice matters. And we should definitely always raise our voice when it comes to issues.
Because even on the next case, to resurrect ile ingine.
So things have to be
like there's a backlog.
Yes. Like things as easy at I don't think we are at that point as a country anymore. But also when unasema tu when you're taking commands to do stupid things, just because you're in government, just know that if anything happens, it will take you out for sure.
And this is not the time.
Yes.
Guys are too woke.
So how the small fish, what's in it for them? Wanapangwa doa ma?
I don't know. I wouldn't even know.
Sinizile za polisi lakini pia they follow instructions blindly. Sometimes
no. Forget about police. It's human beings, especially in Kenya. Nika Uchi. Uchi amego pale kwa gate. Akona KPI very simple.
Funga fungua.
Because you're not armed, you're not what. Funga fungua and keep
watch
of the
and keep
anajiendelea jobs zingine. Akili hapo ajoe ni mtu mniu. Anakuwa MD. Hiyo kitabu. Ile kitabu alafu ana pen. Alafu anakuzushia wewe. So no mwenye kitabu maze if your book doesn't have a pen for me to write the details that I don't want to write for you first of all, and you know those things first of all is illegal.
Me the ones I hate ni wale they just give eye contact.
That's how they collect all our
the
data.
money.
And then they sell it to like politicians and all these people out there and all these companies.
Crazy.
That's
What's
what
up?
Cheka na sijui nini.
Because I've always wondered, where do they take
these big companies? That's how you gather data.
And then all of a sudden you're getting
because it's illegal already to collect
from a platform that you never
wale wasokupea loan. Kono wasokupea loan. I'm calling from sijui who nasikia unataka loan ulisikia wapi?
So but my question is collecting your personal information illegal?
It's illegal.
But then how do I ensure that my property is safe? Because the idea of the information is just to keep tabs of who's coming in and leaving.
Yeah, there's a loophole in now data security.
Okay, for instance, the issue of the lady who was unfortunately murdered. The reason why Monica, sindio?
Yeah.
Then when something like that happens,
there are other ways.
Go back to the
No, hold on. But you see, the law has put things in place for that. That's why you can put CCTV cameras. Like you've seen how many cases we've had of this homicide that have been resolved, or you're seeing clips of it through CCTV. Kitabu inaanzia wapi?
Kitabu ni sasa.
Kwa nini tujaona ya kitabu vile watu alikuja akaandika? No, I understand.
I think the issue is in how you use the data. For instance,
let's just be realistic.
Google, WhatsApp, Nini will collect your personal information because they need it to set up your account. Now it's how they use your personal information. So for instance, Safaricom has my personal information, but they're not supposed to sell it, or they're not supposed to give it out to someone else without my.
But you know, even when you're signing the book, just like as a visitor, like there's no waiver that you have. You have said,
no disclaimer.
So
actually,
like data protection.
The point of this story
is a gray area.
That whole process is not the best process, and how Ochis take it so seriously is what pisses me. I'm not saying what was Jazi kitabu.
Yes.
Nasema nikidem lama nikuje place wasewa na CCTV camera. Mimi kuna CCTV camera narudi tu kwangu. Weka kwangu na CCTV camera.
In case of anything.
Because
Honestly.
But as for the book, where Jaza?
Yeah.
There's some things that yes, we know this is rubbish, but it's not but we're still,
But it can be used for good, but then at the same time it can also be used for bad.
You won't need it ndo unatakikana.
Because question kitabu ikija wako na store wapi wanaeka hizo vitabu?
Si mtu anataka anaenda kununua ingine.
Is it the security firm that takes the books and keeps them? Is it the caretaker of
that
the property of the establishment of the complex who keeps the books? Zinaenda gapi? Ama do they ban them? Like me know I have the biggest problem like when I write my check, ama nikienda kwa bank, you have to fill in all these papers nini. So unapata ile copy bank alafu nyingine. So unabaki ginayo na shanga hiyo paper. I mean
Utafanya.
It has all my nini. It has your bank details.
Hey, Kukule, say just ready.
Guys, I'll buy you a paper shredder.
Thank you. Kwa gari maze. Ikipapa limefika ndo naikaka big jiti.
That's so crazy. Yani kuna mtu hapo City Hall anakuangalia na juu na kuna
anatokea maze Nairobi Gossip Club Shaffie ako jaba.
Wapi?
Siku wewe.
Di copy ya check.
Ni mbuzi. Ndio kuna paper za Standard Chartered.
Yeah. Did Tanzania shock you?
Yes.
That's a big moment this year as well.
Big.
Super.
Yeah.
I think shocked the world because Tanzania is like the calmest, have the calmest people. No wahala, no this. So suddenly the ones who are on the streets and stayed on the streets.
They're socialists.
Crazy.
They've been brought differently.
Yeah.
Their president, one of the baddest and one of the legendary heads of states, Mwalimu Nyerere.
Julius Nyerere.
As in, your system, it worked then.
Yeah.
And that's the same system they've been running with all through. So no one, even Ujama, the ask guys have that Nyumba Kumi that never works. But the Ujama is that thing. So they never expected Ujama inaweza pata crack.
Yes.
But looking at what happened in Kenya, that crack eventually always comes. And when it comes, you better be ready for it as a system, as a government, and as a people.
As a people, yeah.
TZ, yes, that period was hectic. No one saw it coming. The only thing they saw is Larimado.
Maka walifanya Larimado angushe twengs. Squeeze anaongea Kiswahili.
And the difference, like you'd know about what is happening in Tanzania more from Kenyans on Twitter. Because the problem with Tanzania is information is suppressed. X is banned. at the time they didn't have the internet at all.
Stations are shut.
So
apart from government
stations, you can only
stations.
report specific things.
Yeah.
So when information is suppressed, you can only imagine on the ground kuliko kuna kaje. Because anyone you speak to, and even
journalists
our
are
friends
being harassed, so the narrative
journalists can't even report on it.
The reality in Tanzania, because I was there like 2 weeks ago, just 2 weeks before their supposed
election.
No, and the man with the ones that was supposed to happen.
Yeah,
on
the one that-
Independence
on
Day.
Monday.
Tuesday, Tarehe 9, which never happened. I was there. And I understood one thing. I would say, wako Kenya, 1994. Are you understanding?
I've had that
So,
conversation a lot.
as in, you see, listen, this process has to, it takes
It takes time, yeah.
Rao did not become, the late Rao did not become Rao and the hero and Enigma Agwambo
In
overnight.
92.
Yeah.
Ilianzia 90, ilianzia 89, 87, 82 actually. The supposed coup that never happened. And then he had to take off.
Yeah.
And the other guys, Ochuka, they were arrested. That was Moi's time. Fast forward, Kina Matiba, they tried. 94 is when they tried, they got a bit of iliwe, multipartism ikaanza kusemekana, Moi decided, I'll think about it. So Kenyans on Twitter or Kenyans in general do not understand that's where TZ was. Wao wanafikiria hao ni kama sisi. Sisi tulipita huko.
Kitambo, yeah.
Bro, we are so far ahead.
Yeah.
Because as we have laws in place that allows a lot of things. Our constitution yao mazee ni hiyo bado ile kwa na Nyerere.
Damn.
So I was go through 2010 referendum, how constitution,
Yeah, so for Kenyans are assuming, because they don't know better that I say wanaweza fika, file tulifika.
Yeah.
overnight.
Iwezi. It will take time, and that's why even after the elections, whatever happened. The momentum was never there because there was no plan after.
Yeah.
And then there's no law or anything that governs the
There are no
government.
policies.
That polices the government that will help the people.
Okay.
So the best way there is how they put they have their grievances. Wamesema wanataka vitu ziende hivi. Wameshinda moja, they have a youth MP now, the minister. It's part of after their maandamano wakaikuwa like a
Nimse wa government, nimse wa watu.
Mtu wa government.
itakuwa mtu wa gava. But this is
The way Suluhisho is speaking.
But she
vitu huanza gadi slow. Ita catch up eventually. But they have to
kidogo alafu. Yeah.
But overnight it's impossible.
Yeah.
Because hata Mwass ulikuwa umezaliwa history yetu, sisi tukianza maandamano.
Si ndio?
Hakuna.
Huku umezaliwa.
94.
82.
Sorry.
Bra.
Even earlier.
Yeah. So you can imagine.
Yeah.
Even
So,
ulisema Tanzania wako 94 nilikuwa like
so ni safari tu yao,
It's safari yao, and it will happen.
Yeah, like if
have to
you're
start.
walking to Mombasa, lazima upite Mtutande. If you're using the road,
Labda upite Mlolongo.
lazima upite Mlolongo. Yeah.
uende ukienda. Fuck.
basi South Sea basi.
Okay, so utumie Mombasa.
Yeah. So I want to discuss personalities of the year if there's no other moment.
Yeah, not really.
So personalities of the year, basically people who were outstanding in whatever they were doing. Yeah, Faith Kipyegon for me, number one.
Sure.
I don't understand how she just keeps breaking her records. She sets new records, breaks new records. Every year she has new records that she's breaking. She keeps excelling since aingia tu kwa yo stardom ya kukimbia. She's been at the top till this year.
Especially bouncing back from motherhood. That's the easiest part.
Yeah.
You go, girl.
She is
No, she's
genuinely
fine. She's fine.
Phenomenal.
But
Yeah.
it's a Kenyan thing. You didn't even hear Trump. I know Kenya.
Yeah,
You got great runners. Yeah, I've seen them. Yeah. But with athletics, it should not surprise anyone.
Yeah.
We should always expect to excel.
Yeah.
Hizi vitu sports zingine ndo
Sawa.
kama sasa ball.
Yeah.
But these athletes are badass.
Leo na venye Harambee tulipigwa 8-0 na Senegal.
Saddam
Saddam alitweet akauliza, how did you allow them back home? Saddam is so
But athletics,
yeah.
all of them, even the men, we are very amazing athletes, male athletes this year who really pushed the boundaries. And the biggest, Eliud,
Yes.
is still
Strong,
doing amazing
Still.
things.
Yeah.
Still.
I've seen the people he meets, kings.
Yeah.
And you can imagine how that motivates now other athletes.
The younger ones. I love how at every given time we always have like at least one personality mwenye ni so almost
Headlining the
bigger than
country,
life.
yeah.
Kama Kipchoge now Faith. Like
Faith
at
is
any
headed
given
there.
moment,
Faith is headed
she's headed there. But at any given
if she keeps on
moment,
pushing, she's definitely getting to that
nakumbuka,
status.
the Rudishas, The Yegos, everyone.
There's always a big name.
There's always a
never-
very big name.
Alafu kuna kwa
Captain
watu
Never.
fulani kiambua Kipchoge ameniangusha. How can you be number 17?
Imagine.
But you see, Kenyans are our opinions.
You can't even go to the supermarket.
Now you see,
Shut up.
that is our constitution. It gave us freedom of speech.
And I love it.
How they turn freedom of speech to freedom of opinion.
Yeah.
You go constitution.
Yeah.
There's nothing like freedom of opinion.
I hope Kipchoge
It's just
does
your
better
opinion,
next time.
and you should learn to keep it to yourself.
Truly.
Yeah? You should learn to keep it to yourself. In fact, talking about opinions, Udemwa Nyeri, ule alihag tree.
When I like
Trufena.
Trufena. That is some amazing.
Yeah.
Shout out to Trufena.
Yeah. And I saw Terrence. No, it's not Terrence. This is, Trevor.
Director
Calling
Trevor.
out, Director Trevor calling out
Natalie.
Natalie, who I really respect because I think she's very talented in what she does as a presenter, as a TV host. But we're just saying, just because you have a microphone,
Still has more bond.
don't have to
Not
have an opinion on
everything.
things you don't
Yeah,
understand.
yeah.
Exactly.
You know, you have to ask yourself, before you talk about anything, you have to ask yourself, why was she hugging the tree? Wewe usikuja tu hapo sema, kwa mti tu nikifanya nini? Alafu DJ bala acheze tu ngoma, amepigwa tu mdomo yake huko. Kwa sister yangu ningemtuambia. But that young girl.
The microphone will amplify your ignorance.
Yes,
You know.
yeah. But that young girl, Trufena,
like that, yeah.
she did
Good
super
job.
amazing. And this is the second time.
Oh, wow.
She broke
She
her
did
own
48. She
record.
broke her record. She had done 48 hours.
Yeah, now
was
she did 72. Yeah.
She
I
stretched
love
it to a
when
level
women-
where hata mse mwingine akijaribu. You know, world records are broken even before your certificate comes out.
Yeah.
I did.
Because you apply and then you wait.
Yes.
So even now she
'Cause you have to
has to submit
investigate.
proof that she
Yeah.
actually did it
Yes.
for her certificate.
We
stuff.
did one with Gillette at KU. We brought the most people to shave at the same time.
Okay. How
Yes.
many people?
Were you
I think
part
I
of
broke
the-
it.
Yeah,
I was
you
the
are
one- I was the one
talking
who
at
did
him
it.
right
I was
now,
the
and
one
I'm like,
who did it.
what?
Yeah, I did that. I'm the one- yeah, I broke
was the last
I had a
time.
world record for exactly 4 minutes.
Kwani unajua nini?
He held it for 4 minutes.
minutes.
Someone else was doing it.
Okay.
Nikaifanya, mi nimekaa hapa na ngoja certificate nikafikiri wasa Gillette na YDX walincheza. Wapi? Those guys wrote back to us. Yes, you did it for 4. And it was 4 minutes, 38 seconds. And
Someone else
So nani ulizo hizo zote? Simu nyamazia tu.
Because also think
Damn.
about this.
So that's how it is.
Yeah, Trufena could be hugging hapa anasema 72.
Mtu
Hajui
72
kuna mse
kwa
mwingine
1 second.
Sri Lanka mwenye anataka kudu 96 hours. So yeye kwa 72 congratulate her.
Hata zile za Nigeria za sijui cooking.
Yeah,
Zile sijui like
ule
bachi.
msee wetu wa Kenya alipika chapola ikakuwa.
Na ni Raymond.
But I hope
He's
we should do
attempting it. He's doing it.
Yeah.
Again,
But
He's
see,
doing it.
always people
Bless
attempt. My point is
you.
people keep on attempting.
Yeah.
You might end up not. So when you're doing it, you have to break it with like her,
This,
the
like,
margin.
yeah.
Her, she's definitely gonna get it because she was holding it in the
Yeah.
first place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alafu so kuna places mob tena hakuna mamiti so. Alafu tunajua mademu wengine wa Kenya wanapenda.
Mamiti.
Miti zingine.
Hizo aliagiwangi for 72 hours.
I think
He would not
she's the most
even.
focused. She's the most focused.
She's the most
female.
Honestly.
This year.
Yeah.
I think the thing that made
Miti
me smile
rest for
this
sure.
morning was
Yeah.
Trifena.
Pardon?
Watu wameanza kumuita Trifena.
Well, it's right there.
That's nice.
I like that.
Yeah, that's why I hope she, after she finished celebration, nikasikia ameingizwa
Ambulance.
I hope ako fit.
Hey, but
Unajua
honestly, no
72
water
hours,
break,
no
no food, no water.
Yeah, I hope ako
Wait,
fit.
now let's no food, no water. So the idea is to hug. So unaweza
It's hard,
patiwa
unafidiwa.
maji.
I'm assuming mwenza kulishwa
No,
na-
no,
But
no.
walisema
She
she
did
didn't
have-
eat, she didn't drink water,
Wow,
she didn't go
she
for a
didn't.
water
But
break at all.
if you look at the pictures when she started and when she was finishing, huyu hakuwa amekula kitu.
Okay.
Christ,
Yeah, hakuwa amekula.
Man,
Lakini ukitoa dishi saa pia ukuni.
Wewe tuendelea sana mse.
Wanna-
Wewe enda show
Yeah.
yake. Enda show yake.
Yeah.
Aende huru pa.
Enda show ya kina nani.
Nilikuwa nasema hivi. Saa
Enda
zingine
nation.
Saa zingine, even if you don't understand something, and this is just in regards to maybe a lot of the guys who are criticizing her, come in niliona niko like, okay, maybe it's not something mimi ati I would
I'm
do.
interested
But
in
that's-
Jay.
But that's me, unaona. But when you don't understand something, sometimes too,
Silence.
maybe ama tu
Yeah.
nini research kidogo.
Or commend
Because
and
research
move.
kidogo, you'd have realized there was a bigger cause.
100%.
Why she was
Yes.
doing
Ama
it.
ulenge tu.
You know, ama ulenge tu useme mi sielewi, unaget?
Yes.
Achana nayo.
Yeah. Personalities bad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kuna nani?
Nani?
I'd say
Message
Ombachi.
yako.
Kuna wasaba sahi.
Sasa nikisema wasaba tutamaliza saa
Okay,
ngapi?
sawa.
I'd definitely say Ombachi. I feel like this year he has done way more, especially now with the Christmas season. I like the way he's doing the cooking and taking to
Feeding the
different
family,
homes.
yeah.
I'd definitely say
Shout out to
Ombachi
Ombachi.
for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, me admire Mbachi, first of all. That's how he raises his kids. Na kumbuka alimtupa tu kwa swimo. Talking of opinions, can opinion be a personality of the year? opinion in Kenya.
Yeah.
Sisi walimkujia. They didn't understand.
Opinion.
But how he raises his kids, and then just the way he just doesn't care, and how when things piss him off, he comes. He comes at everyone.
Yeah.
If I too, is it bad?
Everyone. He's an all-rounded chef. Cooking on and off.
He's cooking on
and off.
All-rounded chef.
and I love that he actually stands for something. And he stands his ground.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah.
Even if he stands for something
Alone.
that I don't even agree with, I'm like, I respect
He's
that
fine.
you're consistent and you stand for something. I'll throw in Larry Madowo, man.
Yeah.
But Larry has been doing this for a long time.
He has.
And you see, let me tell you, because he's genuine. As in, we've never found like there's a hidden agenda. He just pushes himself to different limits. First of all, how he ended up at CNN, that already.
Milestones.
Big milestone.
From how he's come, bro. And everything he does. Bro, Larry, I wonder, schedule ya Larry ni same as a touring musician.
Ule ana pesa.
Ule mwenye akona
Yeye na Davido.
Larry will make time.
Ni vile tu ana
He will make time.
Trust. Schedule yake ni the same.
Alipeka Savior mazee. Hii lights
Ziko na joto.
And then he does it with so much grace. Because, bro, mi ukinieka airport in 1 month at 20 days.
Forget.
Na hoteli, mimi
nani anakuweka? Una opinion? Mimi ukinieka
2 years. Pate 2 years.
Ghana tu ndio kwa sababu na Ghana. Ghana tutatoka tu.
Mwambie unaenda Ghana wewe.
Ghana 2 hours.
Ghana wamemweka airport once in 12 months.
So Ghana. Anyway, I'm joking, bro.
No. So,
Oh my God.
But it's how he does it with so much grace. And leo ako na political forum. Kesho is on an economic forum.
Tomorrow he's sitting with your favorite pop star. It's mad.
And you see, he's
all
not an
that
activist.
is mad.
You don't understand one thing. Larry is not an activist.
He's not.
He's just doing his job.
Accurate reporter.
Bro, ako maandamano hapa. Tanzania journalists are suppressed. They can't do anything. Larry's like, you know what? I'll
I'll
check it
go.
out.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Shout out to Larry.
I have so much respect.
Navalishwa bulletproof vest na helmet. Unaingia.
Bro, imagine Larry. Bullets inakuwa fired live. Ako tu uko na kitu imeandikwa press.
Sasa, you have to
you
report.
guys are young. I don't know if you remember. There's a lady called Christina Nampua.
No.
So she was the one.
Sounds
She was the
like
Larry those days. No. She was. I think she's Eastern European or something.
Okay.
Or Latin American. She was now Larry those days on CNN. Yeah. So you see, as in guys who just ni jobo. It's work. You wake up in the morning. Hii ni kazi yangu.
So how do you prepare mentally ukijua ati hizi ndio
Unaweza
nguo za leo?
Well, that's the job you signed up for.
Yeah,
So
it's
you already.
Wewe huwezi fanya.
You are
Wewe
always.
huwezi.
And also that's
Mostly
why
job.
Kama hata huwezi pango. Huwezi pango kuja show. Huwezi pango kuja show.
And also, that's what sets Larry aside. Because I know for sure kuna journalists wenye wanaoma lakini wanaogopa. Penye kuna checkers na live bullets. But Larry will still be there at the forefront. So, it sets him aside.
Shout out to him.
I'm going to add a recommend here. Sisi kwa sisi?
Yes.
Man, the number of people wenye genuinely wamesaidiwa, wamekuwa in dire situations and Eric
Because
as a
of
na mtu
Mobilizing too.
the way he'll mobilize,
Uses his platform very well.
Yes, man. You know, power to him. And I'd imagine if you could amplify that or have more people doing that.
Yeah.
He's running for MP. Yes,
Yeah, definitely.
Langata.
It's been confirmed.
Nilimwona Langata juzi. But sasa si jealous ako Langata. Na jealous ni best ya Eric.
Bro.
Politics kuna ubeshti.
No, it's just like if
So amwachie kwa sababu yeye.
hapana avai place ingine.
Why?
Wacha Mwass ende Ghana.
Chaxy nataka hiyo. Good one.
Na passport.
No, it's a voter's choice.
Yeah.
It's not anyone's.
No, I respect it. I'm just saying, if Shafi told me you're buying Kibera, I don't think I'd buy Kibera.
I would.
At this point.
Una buy 2 for hate.
No, if that's what I want, why?
I know, but
They can vibe, but hawatacheza dirty politics. Wewe uze sera yako.
Let's
mimi
hope for
yangu.
that.
let's
That's
hope.
the part.
Now, Mwangi,
That's
any
the
job.
part.
Now it's Jalas's job on the line. Of course, what do you mean?
Lazima ichafu.
Well, maybe it's in speculation.
Yeah.
So the people, as you said, they're boys. They're very close.
That's what I'm just saying, Wezi Nambit, you're not surprised. Ukisikia Eric is buying Langata. This is the homie, bro. What do you mean? Mimi nasema
Accra, Shago.
Unaenda kuregister.
No, I'm just saying, if I'm boys with Mwass, and Mwass is the sitting in Kiambu, and I know he's vying again, Na mimi niko na options za any other constituency. Mbona tu niende penye Mwass anavai? Come on.
Chaxy hakuna
You don't make it sense, bro.
It makes sense like
It makes
that.
sense.
Kwani unaongeza tu rand.
Okay, alipick Lang'ata kwa aje. Eric was not born and raised
Of
in
course,
Lang'ata.
you just do your math
Shikile.
and you figure.
Shikile.
Anaishi-
Hamkumuuliza episode yake.
No, we didn't get politics because we only had an hour and a few
Yeah.
minutes. But anarudi in January, so we'll discuss
Utamuuliza
that.
vizuri hiyo story.
So nitamuuliza tuambie.
For the pain.
Yeah. Anyway, who else do you guys have?
Wendy.
Kwani wewe
Unamtaja.
Nilisema Ombachi.
Unamnominate ama unamuuliza?
Yeah.
Sawa.
Na unamtaja.
I know, guys, it will be like boring, but BN. Like this year has
No,
been...
what do you mean boring?
No, it's...
BN ako top.
Yeah, BN ako top.
He's pushed the envelope. As in,
Bad man.
Yeah.
to be like a personality there. You know,
Yeah.
you shouldn't not have one. It's many people who've done different things
Yeah.
in that period of January to date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And BN this year, amepush. Wase wakisema wife
Yeah,
yake
it's
ajui nini
tour
hata
and
manage
marketing.
And now talking about touring. You just putting the team together,
Together, yeah.
money
His
together,
work.
and taking that risk of going to Australia or whatever, or booking shows.
Yes. And sending
Bro,
out.
you
Yeah.
pay.
Sending out. Yeah.
It's not when you do a gig, automatically usifikiria tu watu watakam tu kwa sababu, you know, it's a risk you take and pray to God that.
And appearing on notable
Facts.
platforms.
Alafu pia ni gig after gig after gig.
No,
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
kazi
Friday.
amepanga, kazi amepanga.
Ben has
He made a choice. As in, I
Full
think he made a
throttle,
conscious
yeah.
decision after the last office. This year lazima.
Grind
Lazima
his
niko
ass.
star,
Na
yeah.
imeingiana.
And also remember he's doing this now as a solo musician.
Yeah.
So it's
like
not
starting
so
again,
different
yeah.
scale.
the end, it's almost like sasa ni upcoming.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
for
it's
him to do it at that level, even locally, man,
something.
vile nimesema, touring is not easy. Man. So taking the gamble and
But by the way, Aziz right now, bank yake iko tu nil.
Damn.
because
That's
spending
investment,
money.
yes.
Yeah, you're
Investing is
Yeah,
not
investing, yeah.
Pesa inaingia
Yeah.
ikitoka.
Ukiona msee anafanya nini videos za KQ nini, that shows you, bro.
Yeah.
You have to have all these partners to come in to make this happen.
to make this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
to make
chances,
everything
as in,
happen.
but you see, it's
betting on yourself, yeah.
it's coming back slowly. Plus also now he's getting to that level of the Nigerian,
Stardom, yeah.
the diamond level, and the only way you'll get there is by pushing that end, as in
That's
doing
true, yeah.
extraordinary things. Wezi katu hapo unapiga show Al-Fakir BND nini.
Al-Fakir was just...
Oh, sorry, no.
Habanos.
Al-Fakir, Habanos, ni hapo wangu. As in, you get my point. I'm not
Yeah.
making it class.
You have a point.
As in, you have to just, you know.
Bro, Bien was what playing in Zambia the other day. Ako Rwanda, ako
Ako kila
UG.
pahali, yeah.
He's in SA this weekend. Ametoka Rwanda. So it's not easy, bro. Fikiria tu inakaa busy yenye when you're beginning, you're putting in money and hoping that you'll make money. So not everyone is courageous to take your risk.
Wasi wa Forex.
Yeah. Simtulie.
Simtulie.
Mwass.
I had Crazy Ken on that list as well.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, because
Wewe list gani ulikuwa umetuwekea? Sasa tu mtu wako.
Bro, unajua mimi na follow notes. Niko na notes. Tuliprepare.
Okay.
Hey, sawa.
Kwani ulifanya nini?
Blame Ken.
Kuna discipline. Na follow notes mwanzo. Hata nguo ni vile sasa.
Hataki maneno mingi leo.
Nguo nilikuwa na tano kwa pet.
Discipline mingi ni kwa huo tu.
Too much discipline. Anyway. No, Chris
Crazy
Ken.
Ken, because he wrote, produced his own Iscariot. Yeah, the movie. He keeps on pushing the envelope.
I met Chris Kena in Rwanda when we went for Bal, their final games.
Yeah.
Mse naye amekam kunisalimia. Kwa kichwa changu nilikuwa first alisalimia governor. So I'm like, karibu mse. Sasa kwa na ile tai yake. Alikuwa amevaa fiti. Bro, I'm like, what the fuck? Anyway. Alafu vile anakuja just normal mother yako hapo anapiga story. I'm like, Z talking that boy. But yeah, he's and he's been doing regionally. SA recognizing. I think even like he resides in SA.
He's starting.
He's
cool there, which is also something to
comment for sure.
Alafu UG pia on Benasana. He's one of the few people who are given by UG, like the KTB, the Kenya Tourist Board version, it's UTB. Yeah, UG. Call them up to go
visit SA bado anafanya.
Yeah. And these guys on X were causing unaenda ku haipaje country ingine. Bro, the fact that our ameona umse
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
if someone outside can
That's
tap
it.
into it, I mean.
hiyo ndio
Tuko na
shida.
magical
Shida si
Kenya.
waganda.
Bro,
na
then
kama
shida
magical
ni
Kenya,
Kenya.
wakisaidii wewe.
Naomi Campbell, tusaidiane aje.
But the day tuliget Naomi ama nani alikam?
Naomi has been here.
Saini Lupita, right?
Lupita, but tukaleta beef. We cause about everything. We cause when they go, we cause when they come.
Ukihag mti, usihag mti. Usipohag, usingehag mti.
Yeah. Sasa nikasa hizi tuseme if
Sisi tunajita wamtiaji.
Sini watiaji.
Sino watiaji sana. Because I'm like, also it's business. If the government of
business.
Morocco, if the government of Morocco were to approach waseme, we want to guys talk about Morocco, so
yeah.
that the Kenyan audience wasa wakuje to visit.
Yeah.
Itakuwa
Would
fiti.
you?
It's very dope.
Yeah.
And also remember, ukiuza country ingine na wewe unataka hii country ingine, you're selling that country and you're selling yourself.
Yeah,
It's like our runners. It's like our runners.
Yeah.
Our runners, they go and run in other countries, and that's how they make the country.
Yeah, the spectacle.
Na
Yeah.
si ati Kenya imewapatia double point. Yeah, in fact, traveling, even when they're being nominated for the Olympics, when they have like the games where now countries have to put representatives. Politics wagainaingia huko deep, unapata msee ameka sister yake, brother zao. So by the time these guys train on their own, make the as in we should just celebrate. We should never question
Honestly,
them. Hata msee
yeah.
akienda huko akwe last.
Yeah.
At the end of the taxpayers' money.
Yeah.
Na bora ame do their best. But mimi niliona ilikuwa ni Somalia ama ni gani? We saw the lady. Sasa huyo hatuwezi hata huyo hatuwezi
Bra, kwanza venye alimaliza kiruka hivi.
huyo
Is it the one with the blue buibui?
yeah. Unaona huyo clearly one she completely cannot track. She's not an athlete at all. Kwanza the question should be alienda.
Aliingiaje?
Alikuwa anakula
No,
biriani.
let me tell you. You know, like, kama country, if I choose a country, I'm say the clowners of the clowners. Somali. You know, they do extremes.
Juzi tulikuwa nasema
Sema tu
okay.
sana.
Mimi nilishtuka kusikia kuna Simba Somalia. Ilikuwa sema na game drive Somalia.
As you know, we have beautiful parks.
I'm like,
Do you do?
What am I scared to talk game drive Somalia?
Shisha packs.
Maybe.
Na pesa ya kukata goma.
You get what I mean?
No, but I'm not going to the country, but let me tell you, what Somali.
Shut up, man.
Shut up. Bado utakansoliwa, eh?
Unaona vile wamesimamisha state.
Yes.
Bro, we're talking about billions of dollars, bro. I mean, the whole SHA system.
Damn.
The extremes are dangerous.
Sema tu hata huku hizi building mpya nyingi ni za.
Of course.
Yeah.
No, kuna. Of
course.
Kuna start and say they have
Float
they have no
must.
money. So kunayo.
Love float yao
But the
ni
extremes are too much.
Yeah.
Yes.
Viral moments of the year.
Let's see what I have in my notes.
Nimesema bahati kuvaa nguo.
Kuvatongia red.
We.
Alafu he did a video and then he cut the skit. I fucking kudance na crazy. And I called him for that show actually. We were doing an empowerment show. It was hiyo ni siku different. So mimi nashanga niko na video nashanga yani livatonga kama show yetu. It didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But I've been trying to think, hey, say any nini because I hope it's making him a lot of money.
I think so.
Come on, if it's a game,
Yeah.
I hope it's making him a lot of money.
I think it is.
Because mercy.
Cause kuna as in,
Alivatonga red.
amekuwa back to back. Kuna tena yenye sijui alikuwa na the wine one. What was the wine one? Like alikuwa na
Cleaning
wine
Diana's
Diana's
on
feet
the
and drunk.
Like the commitment to showbiz is
Wait,
crazy.
yeah. It's too much.
Sucking her toes in the car.
Yeah.
Ana bahati
Yeah,
ana
they
video.
do
iko wapi ni
loads.
block.
No.
Sawa.
Hiyo kwanza alikuwa anakunya hapa na nyonya matoes mzee. Wow.
Yeah.
And it's a fetish.
Oh my gosh, how can we forget the feeding one?
Yes.
How can we forget the feeding
like
one?
a bird.
Yeah. Like
Unajua
literally.
vile birds waga inakula kila mtu yake. Aliambia tu ifeke sisiki kukula nimechoka.
Unakula nutrients mingi.
Akakula.
Wanakuanga na camera crew ama wanajirecording.
Bro.
Kuna kamera.
So kuna
Wako
mtu ndio
busy.
job yao tu.
Akombaka.
Ndio nasema kama ni mboka wacha hiyo.
But even from
Mimi kama mimi.
That's a bit. And then the kids are there in some of the videos.
It's like,
Just
why?
like,
The whole family waliamua hii ndio mboka everyone is comfortable.
I know.
Like,
So watu
Kuna
wanakwenda
zingine
shule.
leave the kids out
Si
of
watu
it.
wanakwenda shule.
Hao watu wata grow up ataona hizo video.
they were there.
But that is
On the dining table walikuwa wanakula dinner.
Yeah, they used to it, bro.
Baba kwa kutuma maji naambia wewe vato.
Ay, bro.
Lakini unakumbuka umenunulia range mpya unanyamaza.
Naleta maji na range.
Another viral moment.
And I hope alilipa Harambee Stars anyway.
Yeah, we
Forget too much confirmation.
No, that was
He was on show. Yes.
Wendy.
Any other viral moment?
No, but
the speculation on Jeff Koinange's demise.
Yeah, hizo tutaenda kwa hizo tutafika hapo.
Viral moments. I think Bolo at Rao's funeral.
Standing side by side.
Yes.
Even Magunga and Coastal Juan.
That was something.
The way they walked in, like that clip went viral. Like the aura they had.
Yeah, that was something.
But no, Bolo is very close to the family. And addressing
Ida.
Yeah.
But still,
But still, Mama side by side was crazy.
But you see, remove the Rao factor.
Anakanga chini kwa cherehani sanga.
Remove the Rao factor, remove the funeral, remove Bolo as a person. Well, just let me tell you. All these guys who have all these events and have all these guys who come to interview them over and over everything and anything. Wako hiyo group yote tu ya, as in that's the living
showbiz, yeah.
Showbiz.
That's what they do. Hata Bolo come thong juicy.
You're fucking kidding.
Yes, sir. Bolo, yeah, you've not seen the video. That was
he was laying out his outfit at suti alafu chwing.
Akaanza
kutembea hivi.
Yeah, anyway. Honestly, anything else we're leaving behind viral? That was very viral this year. I'm thinking of what was viral.
I'd say Kindiki's videos.
Wait.
Let me tell you, in politics, for you to be memorable, as a politician, you have to be very memorable.
Yeah.
Like, we know with boss, the president, namnai. The things that you have to keep on.
Even at
otherwise, people will forget you. Like now, who will ever forget? Wait. I think it's a thing. It's a. You see those things I can relate with. Like, you're a thong, man.
Zinakwanga rehearsed.
No, they're not rehearsed, but you see, you do something once and then
it becomes
you realize. So your team has to tell you everything. Throw this in. Nyinyi pale nje mnafanya you're mocking, you're making it even more big.
Even better for him, because and also it's a nice icebreaker. King
fire.
And people have to have something they remember you for. Whether they're mocking you or whether they're celebrating.
You have to
True. Wewe ule mse unatokelezeaga kuna hata mmoja mse anakumbuka juu yako. Very badly.
Then unapotea.
So Mwass, you okay?
Unaongelea kinyasa ama kutembea?
Anataka Cleopatra.
Cleopatra is insane. Anyway.
Ujaambiwa poa.
Internet phrase of the year. Nini tunakumbuka nyewe sema?
One time.
One time big one.
One time for sure.
There's the new word guys keep on saying.
Githinji.
Hapana.
Stacy.
Referring to?
Hizi masheng words.
As in contact yake na
Wakudumu.
Wakudumu.
Naona bado kuna nyingine ya nini? Miaka 4 supu ama
14 supu.
But those kids are very like they've been going viral. And I know they live in Majengo, they're doing very well.
Yeah.
And I love how the people in their hood support them.
Yeah.
By the time
they have community.
Wewe hapa Kilojo kwa metu dema wakina wendi wa
Kumi na nne
kimbia hizo mare hizo walikuwa nini hizo za kukimbia huko.
Run club.
Run club walisema watu waenda tu kudinyana.
Deep. Huo jamii kwa kina run club na wendi na wewe je umeishi.
Wewe so wanaenda kutafutana huko ndio waende kudinyana.
Unajua run club unaenda tu kuonyesha mwili yako poa.
Si ndio?
No, kuna hizo nini wanavaaga.
Katakundu.
Umeenda mara ngapi Shafi?
I do my own exercise.
Twende run club. Nilikuwa nakutolea form, twende run club.
Mimi niko na form.
Unaenda run club lakini Shafi like nitakuwa hapa kwa finish line.
Mnipate pale.
Fanyeni hizo mambo.
Our former president when he used to do. Waipeka anakimbia anakuja kumget pale mwisho. Na ajali mazako hii saidi.
But toxic lyrically
Mboka Doba.
Actually, Toxic has created a whole language and a whole movement. Like now, I have such a phone. There's kuna vile anaita like a gig. There's a name he's given. But his lingo is too hard.
Yeah.
Like Mboka and Doba. Those are two very big words this year.
Yeah.
Mboka
Doba. Kazi.
Doba
langu ni mziki.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's talk music now that we're here. Tuanze na albums ama projects of the year.
Projects. So project and album,
technically EP project, mix whatever. But it's a project of the year.
Even singles.
Tunasema project bwana.
Sorry.
You are too disciplined. Please be undisciplined.
Can I just confer with my
Tutakuja kwa songs of the year.
Let's start with my brother, my young brother. Nyash.
Yariasu number 1 though.
And you know the fact that he's such an artist. He just talks like a star. Me, I met many people, but
he looks like a star
and talks like a star.
Talks like a star.
Anakuongelesha mko unashangaa, yes, just there. Okay, so as you cool down, relax.
And that night at the listening tulikuwa na wewe. Shafi was there when hung out.
And you kept on calling him, asking what is Yariasu. Imagine ni kitu tu alichoma mandoma kama hapo. Nikambo kadogo.
But you know, if you commit to the stardom, it becomes second nature. You know.
I was talking to him, he told me, in Kenya there are musicians. And then there's celebrities.
Yeah.
Celebrities in the house and I gig daily. Because every time people want to call him, I'm like, okay, I'm going to be sharp, man. I mean, to remind you, bro, they're musicians and they're celebrities.
Yeah.
Me, I'm a musician. So what's the difference? Musicians, they do this for the money, to pay bills. So they have to create something every
Celebrities
time.
Are musicians.
Celebrities are
the musicians and artists.
And celebrities are the artists.
Yeah.
As in they call the artists celeb. I don't know, celebs. Wewe unataka tu uingie tu studio utoe ngoma moja ndio sasa
Mzunguke.
Ukwe kwa Mpasho, ukwe kwa Pambas, Kenya, yes. Alafu uanze kuitwa magigi.
Yeah.
Alafu julikana na wase 15, alafu unafikiri unajulikana Kenya mzima.
Wait, before nisahau, Nairobi Gossip tunaweza kwa huko personalities of the year.
Definitely.
Because Nairobi Gossip, shout out. Sindio?
Actually,
I think it's personality.
They put like a gossip site or
media.
Tanda kwa content.
Sawa.
Yeah, so Yariasu, absolutely.
Yariasu was so fire.
Yeah.
Your favorite song? What's your favorite? My favorite song is Elegance.
Elegance.
Yes.
That's a good
Man,
one.
I love Elegance.
For Dubai.
Fresh
is fire.
Yeah, even the one for Dubai.
For Dubai, yes.
Nali
Ado.
Yeah.
That whole album is... the whole album is... I can't wait for his showman show next year.
Yeah.
Doing a residency.
At Carnival.
Carnival Grounds. Full residency. That means akona show ka 7.
I'm going for all the shows.
Even me, I was trying. I'll only miss one because now hata we atakuja moja tuko na harusi ya Keep. Big shout out to them. Keep. Yeah, April. Yeah, since they were so.
Of course.
But when we Keep, I'll miss one show, but the rest. And then remember, Ramadan will have just ended.
Yeah.
So that date is Ramadan is in February. It starts in February from the February just after Valentine's.
Okay.
So in Eshabai, 18th or 16th of March.
Okay.
Just before Easter.
Yeah, and I'd say for anyone who hasn't listened to the album, listen to it.
Please check
This is an album yenye unafaa tu usikize. Listen to it. Haina panganga nyingi ni ya kusikiza. Just listen.
Aliona kila msee akona
Don't
grade.
hear,
Kwanza
listen.
Mwass akaenda kanywa zake.
Naona dread na kusikia tu.
Zile dread unaweza hata kunaruka hizo.
Singletani na nikakumbuka shit. Zile ni dread.
Kwama hapa.
Just make a hair appointment today.
Did you?
So really? Just called Makanyi today.
Did you?
I miss kujua kama it's for hair ama for something else.
Yeah,
Anyway,
exactly.
outfit.
yeah. Anyway, I have the other ones.
Album, yeah.
Yeah, Healing. Okay, Lomax Healing.
Yeah.
Really nice body of work.
Yeah.
Zero dropped this year as well.
Yeah.
Goofy.
Yeah.
Reviewed Goofy's project.
Yeah.
Calligraph, the Book of John's first
Book of
chapter.
John,
Yeah.
Calligraph an album gapi man. I think like 7.
I don't know.
I don't think it's 7.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like he has more
5
singles.
maybe.
Maybe 4.
Maybe.
Let's confirm. Zimefika 7. It's easy to let's check.
Calligraph.
Jones. I feel like he's been putting out.
Because I know
I feel like 4
4
or 5. I'd say 4 or 5 albums. Let's see. Calligraph.
But he's doing a good job.
Yeah.
He's doing a very good
Jones.
job.
Albums.
1.
1, 2.
Ameniambia juzi amerudi. Is looking for box,
4.
Trainer. 4.
Invisible, Book of Jones, Invisible Currency, Autograph, na the Takeover, but that's a mixtape.
Which is still fine. So project 4. Four projects.
But songs like that.
Hey, songs.
Mad.
Hey,
His discography is untouchable.
Crazy.
Bro. Yeah.
And he's very talented.
Yeah.
He's one of the baddest rappers.
And he puts in the work.
Sindio sasa huyu ni musician.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not an artist.
And very motivating, man. Like Kali,
Man,
on a league of his own.
I love Kali because he doesn't give a shit, you know.
At all.
I
At
needed
all.
to bring back Kali Cartel.
There's a day we went
done.
to. It's done.
Yeah, he said
it's done.
It's done. It's finished. Eh?
I think it was really good, like in terms of like highlighting
It's given us some badass artists.
different kinds of artists from all walks of life. It was not just
like a
Atikili Mani
specific
rappers,
fact.
and then
Gotcha.
But even for any big artist, there's a level you reach. You have to make sure what did you do for the industry.
Yeah.
It's not a must,
Who did you open the door for?
But
but it's very important.
Yeah, because also doing hardcore hip hop in Kenya, the mainstream level,
Yes,
it's
man.
only Calligraph.
yeah.
But look at this album.
Kali ana rap to the same hardcore and
But it changes. The beat changes.
name another rapper mwenye ni ana rap hardcore mwenye ako mainstream apart from Kali.
Simple. Boy.
Simple Boy art yake unaweza describe aje?
No, he's artistic.
Genre.
Yeah. But I mean like
Kanye.
hardcore hivyo bro. Kali and Wakadinali.
Kali au Kardinali.
That's it.
Yeah, actually,
Hardcore rap, that's it.
Hakuna mtu mwingine.
Toxic.
Toxic hata unajua ni balance.
Toxic,
Okay.
yeah.
It's more Toxic is like
balance.
Lost Boys.
Okay.
So today you can do
Yes.
soft, tomorrow rough. but-
Backbencher. Yeah, but akona buzz.
Yeah.
Then Likizo, Mure Nyaga.
Yes.
That's fire.
Swakacha,
Zote.
Fresh.
Pakacha.
But are you seeing how Kenyan music in
Maya.
Kenya has just it was done like a whole
Oh, yeah.
180.
compared to the
Yeah.
album itself, even Calligraph's album and the other 3 albums you've said, all of them are not music that we'll be talking about now.
Yes.
Kelo Max,
True.
you know.
Fact.
Yeah.
Maya dropped. Zinia dropped. as well.
Zaituni.
As in guys are pushing the envelope.
So those are musicians.
Yeah. As in you're putting in the work.
Yeah.
Haufanyi tu ile kitu watu wanataka kusikia.
Yeah.
Because if
Like
Gengeton is the thing, pick a Gengeton. Jabatone, you know. Jabatone ni ule msee wa nini, this guy. Taking it slow, time.
Yeah.
Jabatone for
No,
the first
Jabatone
time
is the
today.
genre.
Jabatone.
Yes. What's his name?
I'm thinking wale maboys.
Wadaklis.
Not
Wadaglis
Wadaglis.
ni wale wa
Tuko fully live recording.
Ni
Sadaka. Hold up. Let me get their name.
That's called
Jabatone. I didn't hear about Jabatone.
Hao ni watu wa Mboga, hao sawa ni watu wadogo pia, wadogo.
Wanaitwa
Mad Gaza.
Mad Gaza, yes. Yeah.
But that's not fire. Unajua watu wako studio bado wako gomba.
Yeah. Jabatone.
It's called Jabatone.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, leo.
the name of the genre.
Artists of the year, man. Just to highlight, celebrate the ones who
Njerai.
genuinely put in so much work. Njerai,
Definitely. Wow, winner.
What a year she's had.
Yeah, what a yeah.
What
Sijui hata
a
alitokea
year
wapi. Alafu and she gets more beautiful every day.
Yeah.
You know, ukianza kuna star bado.
It's even the-
Or it's us who see people differently.
Yeah.
Until
Yeah.
some stars and you start looking at them deeper.
Bro, I mean, hustle. Njerai, like behind the scenes,
Yeah.
like Njerai has always, she's
Her work
hustled,
ethic is
bro.
crazy. It's crazy. Even like, you know, it's such a joy to work with her as an artist. Because even the process of how she writes, how she records, you know, she self-records, she puts like everything together. So it's so easy for
Amependwa
her to
bure.
be. Yeah.
Amependwa
It's
bure.
like
She's put in the work.
she's deserving. She's so deserving of it.
Yeah.
This
Nyamita
year-
nisikusikie tena ukiongea juu ya
Nyamita
Njerai.
aliambia
Nyamita alisema ni hebu tumpige
Hebu enda
hapa
muone
sahi.
hiyo clip.
Alisema nini?
Alisema nini?
When they were talking about talent, and
Nyamita
then he was like,
anamtaka.
Njerai is debatable. Debatable. I was like, well,
Debatable.
mambo za Tequila na Muscles tutakuita, but Njerai don't speak.
Not
Don't
debatable
speak.
at all.
Yeah, on talent.
No, she's
Bro.
very
Like, where's the debate?
Njerai has consistently, she was the most streamed female musician in
Yes.
Kenya.
With a song from 2022. Hey, come on.
It's her
Bro,
time.
4 letter
It's
words,
her
the EP she
time.
just put out.
Yeah,
Zero
even
skips. Unintentional.
unintentional. That's
Zero skips. Njerai, she's just always been Njerai.
Yeah.
Nyamita
And
is
I'm-
back.
kuna sababu Nyamita ni fundi wa mitambo.
Nyamita tulikuwa naye high school same.
Mulikuwa naye Kanga.
Yeah, Nyamita
That's
was in
crazy.
Kanga.
Makes sense. Kanga ni either ukwe daktari ama mjinga. Hakunanga in between.
Sasa tunasisi wajinga.
Yani mnapatanga nyinyi wote.
Bro, but
kuna watu wanachinja watu alafu nyinyi.
But no, genuinely speaking,
she deserves.
As
a female artist,
because
right now, tell me which other female artists, even the Nubians, whoever, all these other guys, they haven't reached or achieved
that state.
Impossible.
Yeah.
And I feel like in a week Njaraya could book almost every day. And it shows you that there's such high demand for her. Bro, you know, we tried getting Njaraya for our last stop in Nairobi, and we really tried, but
tough
schedules.
Tough.
No,
but she's dope.
Yeah, Njaraya definitely. Have Bien as well. I know we spoke about Bien already.
Cordon.
Even if you mention
Like
them
them
independently,
and
how much together?
Listen, Costa.
No, seriously.
Costa, Watendawili, Okello, Suda, Charisma.
Mordecai.
Had a very good year.
Charisma individually and
all of them.
Charisma.
Bro, Trevor, you know, and so
Trevor
fresh who are
Magapi,
behind as well.
All of them. Patricia, the gang, bro.
What do you call it? Suda had already made his name. Amekuwa deadly as
Charisma,
own right, and as a group
alikuwa
the band. Charisma bado. Charisma has pulled out all stops this year.
Last year,
Struggle. Mordecai, OG.
Yeah, but
Costa as well, incredible year. Okello, incredible year.
Watendawili,
oh my
bro.
God.
These niggas are going crazy.
What she said earlier. Palettes are Kenyans changed.
And
then they're not ready for any. If you know, for nice music, good music, music that has a lot of. You have to pay attention.
Facts,
performance.
Yeah, performance.
I use charisma on stage.
Yeah.
Watendawili. Okay, sasa tunaweza kumention tena wote.
All of them, just for them.
Individually or
But let me tell you,
together.
charisma is the one who puts in more work because pesa imeingia. Charisma amechapa.
3 stars, baby. 3 stars.
Charisma huyo alikuwa kampua kwa ile group na charisma.
Wasai, there's a huge difference.
Growth.
You can see, and you see, it also gives hope.
to the
all the other
artists.
kids who are putting in the work.
Ni kwanza niliona Benz imeingia chat nikajua basi.
Now even nani man, I have to mention Trevor as well because nikaanza kumake content. Sasa when I came to Snowball way before when there was the
Trevor
old
was
studio.
working in this.
Trevor, I don't know. Trevor just liked me and Trevor gave me to make a drink. So Trevor, a lot of what we have now is because Trevor alifungulia mlango. Even Snowball tukianza tu Trevor alikuwa like
production level.
Remember he has a Grammy.
Nice.
Trevor.
Thank you.
Engineering one.
Okay, got you.
Let me tell you, bro. Without Trevor, even maybe we would not be doing mic check. Yeah. So Trevor did so much behind the scenes. Yeah. So Kodong Clan and then Iyani, man. Hey. Donje mabe.
Hey, wacha kuspread hizo rumors because really.
Hey, what are you? Really? Yeah, and then of course, Mr. Backbencher.
Mumeruka mtu maze.
Nani?
Dufla.
Billy gone.
I cannot see Iyani bila Dufla. Dufla Dilly
Gone.
Nani?
Alikuwa anahanga na KRG kiasi nini?
Let me tell you, the best moment is when Calligraph imitates Dufla.
Dufla, I know.
Let me play it for you. Endeleeni tu.
But anyway, Dufla is putting in the work. I mean, as in he's really pushed.
Endeleeni tu.
Which is the last media yangu inawezanyesha.
And Redson is back. I don't know if you've seen.
Yeah.
Redson is back. I'm seeing in shows.
Gen Z wanauliza, is this a Kenyan?
Masi Gen Z.
Not too much on Gen Z.
Hawanaga hata time ya kufanya research.
Research ni wewe na watu wenye. Kama tujai kusikia
Not too much on Gen Z.
Forget.
I put out a list of songs that were so dope when I was on radio. When I was kukam kusema, hey, kwa wakadinali, I'm like, bro.
I'm talking about my time.
My time. Zingatia maswa.
Ati uko wapi ujumlo? Kama ni yangu. Simkwende.
Walikuwa nasikiza ngoma mzee wanasema ati wamesample urban tune.
Imagine.
Bro, let's be serious, please. Please.
Bro.
Manze mbona sipati nini ya Dufla?
Watu wamenitumia career yangu na chemekuwa nini on.
Got it on TikTok.
Anyway, I promise you it's the funniest thing unaweza sikia.
Wait, is when he was here ama alikuwa wapi?
When he was here, you don't remember? Alianza tu kurap kama Ojizo, unaweza tutafutia kwa TikTok. Then
anyway, so we're talking about Toxic.
Yes.
Yeah, Toxic.
Hey, mwaka yake hata mseme nini. First of all, he's on all the streams.
Akuko tu.
Yeah.
Na ile anachapa kwa number 2. Na tunasema akichapa but see Bien ajaanza kazi juice.
So
remember streaming the Bien zote zilikuwa vingine zinatoka. You see like all these collaborations and also from Saudi Soul.
You know, because automatically
inakuleta hivi.
Yeah, because it appears on, and then features.
Okay.
Yeah, so but I could fit
Bien's features as well.
Yeah, Toxic though. This is different for sure.
He's like a rookie in the game.
Yeah.
I mean, for more than 3 years.
Probably. But some mainstream.
No, like mainstream, I'd say 2.
Last year. And even last year,
it wasn't his best.
Yeah. This year, he arrived on the main stage.
He's still a rookie.
Yeah.
And still a rookie. He's beaten everyone else out there.
That's good.
He's the one who closed the performance at the Spotify rap party, and then at the end he was just there like, manze, good night.
Uyo sign is star. You know, those things that sounds normal to him. It sounds normal to him, but
for you guys it's hilarious. Manze, good night.
And I spent like a bit of time with him. When was it?
Toxic kama
so, not Toxic. Because I was producing some projects that were filming and I was involved. And even in person too, like you can tell he cares about his artistry. You know, he moves with the boys. I was actually very impressed. You know,
like he's an in and out. Anna Sam vitu mingi.
And then
same thing.
He's had such an incredible year. A lot of the up and coming rappers, what all wanataka to beef na all of this year. At some point, I'm like, hey bro, let the nigga shine.
But when kuna singine wanaanza beef manze unaangalia tu kwa Instagram yao alafu unasema tu
ni sawa. Tukule mboga.
Mungu akubariki.
I mean, akukosangi yao.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna add Joshua Baraka here, man.
Yeah, sure.
Oh my gosh.
Shout out to him.
Our Kenyan brother.
Siku zote.
Yeah. The way he moves,
crazy.
unbeatable. Yeah. Songs of the year. Twende hapo sasa.
Don't jump my bed.
Don't jump my bed. Don't jump my bed. Tunisha speaker. Will I
Top.
fire?
Tire for sure.
Tire Okelo Max. Yes.
Ngoma hakuna pale ungeenda iko
Bro, sai mpaka kwa marusi.
All the way.
Is
What does tire mean?
Na. Kuna mjaka hapo.
No.
Watatuambia
What does
mjaka wa Nairobi? Tunataka mjaka wa Siaya.
It means tired.
Which other big song?
Oh, there are many big songs. Safari.
Ametoa remix juu nane juzi.
Yes, zimedrop zote. And all of them ni fire. Mpishi. Matata
yes.
Bien.
Yeah.
I'd say Matata all together.
Yeah. Because even Matata bado
even their EP, Mpishi is a really good project.
Yeah.
We didn't say Mpishi. That was a really good project.
Actually, yeah, under project.
Yeah, Mpishi is good.
The guys who live outside the country.
Yes.
In Norway. They're in the country now because they're playing blankets.
Chaxy.
Yeah.
Tai Chi.
Niko unajua nimesimama mob juu ya nyashi ngona. Thank you. Ningesema hiyo tena like back to my the list that I posted. So Calligraph aka jump on the post akasema best group ever Okadinali. Mwanzo msaya akamwandikia fuck simping.
Simping.
Unajua Kenya.
Wakenya wanakuwa wamejam.
So I've talked so much about nyashi because
Umezidi sasa.
Mwass alisema si mimi. Tai Chi is very fire. No, kuna ngoma moja ni
noma. Sao Nairobi, Bien and Nani and Mario. That was everywhere.
Yeah.
Kuna msendo, is it Kevin G or something?
Kevin G. Ngoma gani?
Kuna ngoma nyingine.
Because kuna za Kimodho wa Kardinali, that was a big song.
Za Kimodho is nice.
Ile ngoma ya kufanya mguu hivi nyuma, hiyo dance.
Oh yeah.
Patelo that pia mimi na dialogue like this.
No, the other one.
Shake that thing.
That song.
Uko na kwela.
That is the song.
Yo, Donjo Mabere is bigger than that.
No.
Hii ngoma
imetoka juzi.
I know, na Donjo Mabere bado ni kubwa.
Hapana.
Donjo Mabere crawls so that Kwela kutoka.
Hakuna DJ anakosa kutumia ngoma.
Oh my God.
Shows are under 18.
Yeah.
That is
He's called Mad G.
Mad G.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was Kevin G.
Kevin G. Mad G.
Nani alikuwa anatuexplainia Kwela ni both dem na bado haga.
I mean,
Inaweza
No,
kuwa
same,
based
yeah,
on context.
So unaweza kuwa na Kwela, kuna
Context.
Kwela.
Yes. Hakuna Kwela kweli.
Yeah.
Hakuna
Kwela kweli kweli.
It's so silly, but the beat.
yeah, it's mad.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And then
The
the
rhythm is
And the
another.
dance.
Shake that
thing.
Wind
You know Ramadan show.
Facts.
Any other song we're living out?
I'd say We Are Nubia, Zaituni.
Yeah.
How could we forget
No,
D&D, man?
that's collabo. Like,
But still,
yeah,
that's a song.
collabo,
That's a single,
yeah.
it's a song.
Because I've done the collabos.
Because that Donjo Mabere ni collab bado.
Yeah.
What else do you have in your list?
That's it, man.
No, I'm saying, are we done? So
Yeah.
we're gonna list
I
that.
think I moved.
Alrighty, verse of the year. I could not decide.
Too busy.
Lakini working it all, I'll make time for you.
All your girls, so many girls are loyal. BN on Mpishi.
Fuck. The end is everywhere, bro. Fanya hivi, tutoe BN tu kwa sababu even the new song, bro, even the new song Joshua Baraka, nilisikia tu sikia. Sijui kawaida sijui I don't fall, but sijui unanipatia like BN.
Wewe ukumbuke ile ngoma yake ya
Na ibo cheni.
Winueni mweke kando.
You are on Baddies Need Love.
Lakini wote ni call make time for you.
Nikita on Moto with EXO.
Oh yes.
Sasa ndio shida yangu.
I don't wanna settle down.
Sisikiagi. Unaonaga tu.
Ona dhani TV iko on mute.
Unangoja video ndio usikie ngoma.
Anaona on mute lakini amefurahi.
Have you had the new Nikita album? Iko na video ngapi?
The color of anything.
Yeah.
Toxic, I'd say definitely.
Toxic.
Yeah.
Toxic ana mwingi.
Yani toxic
create
na
a whole
BN
lingo.
aside.
Yeah. Where to start? Damn.
But also,
Backbencher.
let me tell you.
S-class.
So when the project drops, because it's a Red Bull project, when it drops, mtu anaoni ya Toxic. If you listen to that verse, no wasted bars. Like ako tu na bars.
I'm deadly.
Toxic is
It reminds me of Tupac.
gangster but still fresh.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. Did you guys watch music videos?
Tried.
Tatujaribu shoot.
Yeah, which Gando zilobamba.
All my enemies are suffering for sure.
Yes, Matata Mpishi, Matata with the
Matata, all their videos are very
all their
quality.
videos.
Very.
What's this year?
Gani.
The
Sianda.
one
Sianda,
Yeah, Sianda was this year.
Yes.
Sianda was this year.
Tai Chi
But even
pia.
the new
Tai Chi was fire. No, Tai Chi and
my
Elegance.
favorite video.
Even Elegance.
Hata I had
Elegance.
Tai Chi is my favorite video of the year.
But you see, pia Nyash tumtoe sasa.
Okay.
Honestly.
So Nyash BN.
They have the finance.
Disco.
Disco Don Clan. That was a sick
Nah,
video.
they looked up. I love the video.
Yeah. Breakthrough artist of the year.
I'll say Elsie Wameo for me. I feel like this year she's really put her mark. Next year Wameo is for you, baby. Let's go.
Shout out to Ameo.
Let's
Bro,
go.
the EP,
Amazing.
zero skips.
Amazing.
A quick listen, really well done, man. So
And
Elsie
it's
for
dope
sure.
for women. And then this year, we have
And has,
the
even the
forefront
quality
and
of her
Yes.
performance.
The bars, bruh,
as in
this
they
girl
put
is
in the
just
work. They put in
talent.
the work.
Yeah, and
Because
that
if you look
delivery.
back, hebu niambie, tuko na
Yeah.
Nikita. Alafu Saru, alafu Emiwani, then wengine ni hao tu.
Facts.
Alafu
Mandy.
alafu wanafanya the same thing. Like you put Saru, you put Femi.
It's the same
thing, yeah.
It was that hip hop.
Yeah.
Kapuka.
Abanton,
Kenyan
yeah,
version,
mix.
yeah.
Does Vijana Barbar count?
I think last year.
Not
this year.
Not
Yeah.
this
Jana
Last year
Barabara.
walitoka wamekaa.
Wamekaa.
It's like even Toxic.
Toxic
I'd say
hata last year.
He's had a big year, but last year he got a
Yeah,
break.
so no break.
Yeah, not this year.
He's already a rookie. Son, and I'm in the sophomore.
Yes, because you're thinking of mwenye jina yenye ilishika this year. I think I'll get also Elsie for me.
It's been a very tough.
Because Jariah
there's so much.
Jariah was already she was
Big shout out.
Can we say we are Nubia?
Yes.
Even Zaituni. I think
Zaituni walikuwa
no, but this year is when. This year is when now they've become a house.
But I think also we need to give a big shout out to
equal.
Blankets, because Blankets has played a very major role in putting this kind of musicians and acts on the
platform.
Because you Kenya lazima you have to
grind, bro.
Lazima wapatie kama bahati.
Wachana na mtoto wa mama.
Unamaliza nutrients.
Unamaliza nutrients, guys. Anyway, let's talk content creators of the year.
I love how the back and forth with Kimanzi and
look at
Mutinda. Every time there's an Arsenal loss or a Man United loss, every time all my enemies are suffering. And they always have a fresh locker.
When did you come?
Last night.
Damn.
Okay, makes sense.
Oh God, G.
Because Blocker was in our last year's wrap-up episode. We're recording the wrap-up episode. So we'll talk.
So, Nene, Jemo Desi. The guy.
See, the comedian.
Choque.
Yeah, of course.
This nigga can morph into anyone. Do you know how crazy that is?
He did Trump. Visa chini. Where is it?
Kwa pale Ernest anachezewa video na iwochi.
No, bro, like it's the way he can look like anyone. If you mad.
Vibes Cartel, he does a lot of collaboration. He did it with the guy who does Jamaican...
Catelo.
For
Vibes Cartel.
All over Vibes.
No, Jemo for sure.
Definitely. I'm flying in. Nimetoka, I don't know, I can't remember where I come from. Umechoka mazee watu wa taxi wanajaribu kusalimia. Hapo naambia niko na gari. And then I see the guy walking. That's the day you're shooting there.
Oh, the Vibes Cartel.
Bro. I'm saying, I love it. You know, he does his skits like legit.
Yes.
He just pulls up in locations. I doubt even he does like notices.
He invests.
You know, gonna makeup artist.
Makeup, bro. Geometric
and then
Baba.
The way he looks like everyone is crazy. Like it's weird.
No, definitely Jemo is there.
I'd say Kina Mokaya. This group, Kina Mokaya.
Yes. Mokaya.
No.
Mokaya and the boys.
Yeah, the school content.
No, hata wale wa Meru ni wadedi.
Again?
Wale wa Meru, Vaite na ule... The guys who...
Kina Austin.
Yes. We had Vinibata here.
Hatukuelewa anything.
Jana alitupiga stories za Jaba the 2 hours.
You know, he's a madman.
He's not normal.
He's not normal.
And
then he's very serious. You know,
like dead ass.
That's the thing.
Umse anaongea unashanga.
And he has a way he hooks you. Unaanza follow story unarealize end in where. Unarealize
Alafu nikapata samaki. It's like what?
Unajua ukipatia Masai trouser. So lazima usikie tu.
No, but now that we've been talking about school content, I'd say Gad William. His content as teacher content, he's really been making my days. I'd say I've really enjoyed his content.
Like school content is like we are still here. We are not
talking about, anyway, what to do story.
Tunaenda hapo. We are going.
I have
masks.
Hapo to content. Hata nilieka tu mic check pia.
No, for real. Hey guys,
to stream 24 hours.
One.
Street Check took over, bro.
Yes.
After the collab we did with Seravi.
But we were nominated for a TikTok award for that.
Actually, then we went on tour. Then we did a Father's Day hangout. Naongea tu content. Then the live shows.
Umepiga show. Alafu mkai wrap it up.
Kubebwa. Na mask kubebwa bado.
You know that.
Kwa kubebwa.
Grand finisher.
Content creators for sure.
It was very dope.
Ajib's content, like I saw the one she did for Nivea. Like her content has really it's really stepped up. It's so creative and so out of the box.
Let me just say it's hard to be a content creator. Say you compare na kupika unaandika skit yako unaenda
unaona hata fulako mazana anaanza kupotelea and they is really putting in the work. Kwanza Baraka kama ndo nani wankole yake.
Nani?
Kwa auntie.
No, the auntie as in Mama Otis
Uncle Baraka.
Si ndio the guy?
Baraka.
No, it's
tunamjua weekend.
Bakari is hilarious.
Siku hizi mnakuanga boardroom hivi unaona tu other content creators uko like, "We, hapa kuna job."
It shows you that next year is going to be even crazy. Because uko na ufala utapata job.
Then also we have to add Kiri Wau there. Anytime she drops, my goodness.
Sasa pia hiyo ni kama story yangu na story yangu na sio nani sionagi
Niliona mtu akisema
Atangi brand.
ationagi brand.
Atake ka brand
Influence too.
Let me tell you, bro. All the time she drops. And then she doesn't even talk
at all.
She doesn't even say a word. Bro.
Anasimama tu hivi.
And when she speaks, by the way she speaks from a point of like she's very like well researched, very
her content is like I think only her can do the content. That's the way.
One of one.
Name one brand.
No one brand.
I know none.
Kariwa huwa anaweza advertise sumu niseme tu it's sawa.
I'll take that. I'll take two.
Let her be.
I know ni mrembo.
No,
Alisema ati
she's
Mungu alimuumba on the 8th day after your dress.
Well,
bro.
Hiyo ni Biblia gani unasoma?
Yes,
Unajua ule msemene she found her niche that only her she can do. Hakuna mse mwingine that can do the content she does.
I feel like Temina kinda.
Temina is whimsical, you know.
Muonaga tu.
Hizo nguo zake hata upatie anyone else. Hakuna mtu atazivaa zito hivi.
Yeah, so shout out to Kerry, man. Then Abel Mutua, man. The way Abel just keeps doing it.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about movies. Have you guys watched? Okay, we'll get to that.
We'll get there.
Abel Mutua, for sure. Also Obina. That guy works. You have to give it
When
to
do
Obina.
you sleep?
Na bado aligraduate.
Na kanywele. Na walisema akili ni nywele.
Na anaenda kumwona baba anarudi
Let me
anapata
tell you,
fedha.
Obina, I've known him for a minute. And he's always had his eyes on the
About
prize.
ethics, ndio?
Eyes on the prize.
Bro, Obina na host.
It doesn't come easy. You have to put in the
doesn't.
work. You have to put in the
Lazima
job.
ujitume.
Shafi, nothing is given to anyone. Bro.
No, for real.
Unataka nani akupe?
Alipewa tu hivi tu mazee.
Uko like that one you can give to me.
Sijui ama mademu wengine walipita njia gani.
Aya, sasa tuende teke hizo zimebaki wapi? Aya.
Twende.
Niliongeza tu moja hapa mic check. Guest of the year on mic check.
Hebu sema.
We have many. Mimi I definitely
Hapa tuna vote.
tuna vote. Me at number 1 I'll put Oga Obina. I'll give my reasons.
To give.
24.
Utaenda gana hapo kama mtu.
I'm gonna come tell you.
Okay, so 24-hour stream. He did a cooking competition with Mariah and Mwass. We almost set this studio on fire. Like literal fire. But after you need the way, because there's a couple of guests who were late and alisema nini, I'll hold it down. Obina was there for like 4 hours.
Yeah.
We went to his show, we took over, we did come 4 hours. It was our show. Came back here, like anytime Obina sits
That's
here.
good.
It's a good show.
Separation anxiety.
Literally.
Yeah. So Kadi's uja, and then we have such great chemistry. The episodes are always bomb as fuck.
Yeah.
So for me, and everything he just does for us. Si ukatu hapa randomly mzinga champagne na kam.
Yeah.
And anakuwa mko ni Tuesday because he knows we're on Tuesday. Mzinga champagne na kam. As in Obina is just is a real one.
And see, Obina has you know you have to learn the art of holding the network together. Just knowing people, and you don't follow up, you don't check on people, you don't know who to keep close to. You have to know how to learn, you know, the room, the situation, the society. It's a very hard talent.
You know, one thing I think about often when I think about Obina is how he listens to stories in an interview. You know, there he's looking like this. Whether if you're not looking at me like that, when I'm telling you a story,
that's what has made people like Jimmy Kimmel, the biggest, Larry King, all these interviewers who do like those daily
the art
shows.
of listening.
The art of listening. If you're the interviewer and you're not paying attention,
what's the point?
When you're doing a show like this, where there are many people, you can do whatever you want to do. But when you're the one talking to one person, if you want to get that whole, that deep,
you have to listen so that you know how to ask the right questions.
It will take you there.
Fact, man. Who else do you guys have? Because generally we've had, bro, if I go through the list, what are these unique things?
Shitty?
Shitty
was dope.
Even Shitty was up there for me.
Atakam next year.
The daughter is just the father.
Wait, that's the daughter?
No, that's the daughter.
For real?
As far as yes, bahati haizi kwa ndanganya. Huyu ni mchezaji.
Bahati mbaya.
Crazy.
Bro,
So shitty,
but
legendary
it was
episode.
and it was different.
It was different,
It was very different. You've done many shows,
Yes.
and I know how everything will flow, how the conversation will be done. Yeah, shitty unajua ilikuwa tu na you know.
Yeah.
And then you know it's just hilarious. Hata kama it's unfortunate that walikuwa na gig alafu wakuliwa kushow. Yeah, it was very unfortunate for him and for Big Fish.
Yeah,
Invest
I saw
all that money
Luya
and then-
festival, and then no one pulled up.
Yeah, no, it was just they didn't think
Proper
wangeka kama eating competition.
Bro, say Waluya watu wa kushago unaweka competition bro.
Plus also Waluya unajua usiku ni very important for them. Wengine wako wax nini. So anyway,
Guys, sijacheka
angefanya
guys.
tu day party. Angefanya day party.
Ungeja.
They party ya Luya alafu weke eating competition. Umewafeed for the night.
That is the main element of the
It's
show.
done.
True, okay.
But it was very
I
unfortunate
had
that guys
Frankie
didn't
just
pull up
Jimmy
for
it
that.
as well.
I didn't know she was behind that as well. I thought
I know he was there on the show, and I know he's very close to Nicky Big Fish.
Okay.
Okay. So Shitty was even
Shitty was
Bien, the episode just
Bien was good
juicy.
also.
Oh my god. What a
Calligraph. I was just gonna say calligraph.
Calligraph.
I'll be honest. I was very scared because venye mumchongoa. Honestly, I was just like, I don't know how he's
You
gonna
were going to get some
No,
smoke.
but like I was waiting. But the fact that he was laughing, I was like, okay, he's actually cool people.
And the good thing about, as in, the thing that people don't know about Kali, he's one of the most hilarious people.
Maze.
Two of
He's
them, let me tell
funny.
you, in my career, and I've done this for a minute, 20 years plus, two of the funniest people I've met in life. Number one, Prezo.
Yeah,
CMB.
Mnamfikiria, anaweza tu sema kitu, unasema,
Nah, Prezo is funny.
he's hilarious. And he's intellectually hilarious. And
Like he's dead ass.
And he's very smart. And then Kali. Kali is also very hilarious.
Yeah, Kali
He
is
just
funny,
throws
man.
jabs. Yes, you have to like pay attention and lama uende shule kidogo.
And he's himself. And you can tell he's himself.
He's not a clown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Si zile
All
jokes
through.
zake. Unajua Waluya, unajua kitu.
Hizo ndo zake. Hizo ndo zake. Mamen, nakwambia mamen. Usicheze. He
shout
just
out to
throws
Kali.
himself.
Don't be
Kali is
lazy,
very,
nigga.
And then I love how he flips from, normal Kenyan.
Yeah.
American.
Yeah.
And
Mzee, mnataka
serious.
kutumoja na mimi
Switch.
mazima mimi
Yeah.
spend utiaji. Don't believe in it.
anasemaga umbwa kidogo nigga please.
It's mad. No, he's hilarious.
Even Professor Hamo, that was a really good episode.
Hamo is not okay.
Very.
Like legit.
Yeah, haipangi sawa.
Yeah.
As in
Kuna waya mbili tatu
Eziko sawa.
That was very insightful. That was a good one.
Which one?
I have Frankie just Jimmy and Chimano on top of this one.
Okay.
Chimano mostly because he doesn't do interviews.
mlimgetaje?
Hata si
I
tulishangaa.
wonder how.
He owed me one.
I wonder how.
He's a
Because
real.
I agreed to come and then he decided to go on a
Go,
break.
yeah.
He's a
So
real
when he
one.
came back, Sasa was like, "Sawa, we can
I'm
do it."
ready.
Yeah.
Maybe no, he just every time I talk to him alafu ananishangana naimba.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shafi, how are you?
Okay, Barry, Chimano. You relax. Yeah.
And genuinely, everyone else, man, it's impossible.
Jimmy.
to-
Alex, to pick one.
You said just Jimmy.
Akona bands
Frankie
like he
just Jimmy
can.
it. Unajua Frankie just Jimmy it is such an enigma. Anaongea tu vile amechila alafu hawezi mpiga juu ni mbigi. So you can't even make fun of him atile banta
So
banta.
wewe unapenda banta ama maso?
Hey.
Next question.
Shafi, please.
Studio chat.
Okay. Should I quickly go through the list of who we've had? Ama no?
No.
Hizo mtaziona. Si
No, but just shout out to everyone, honestly.
Shout out to everyone.
Shout out to everyone.
You don't know credits. Ama inaweza na
Ama waendelee tu kuscroll hiyo page ya make sure.
The Mike Mushiri one as well was really good.
Mike Mushiri is also
Yeah.
good.
TV shows that...
No, I said period when you said period.
Period. Yeah. TV shows, movie series that you enjoyed genuinely this year. I'm beginning with the first one, Sayuni. The new Abel Mutua series on YouTube.
It's very nice.
You have to watch it.
He's invested a lot.
I'm invest and then the story...
The storyline is so heavy.
Bruh, I don't want to spoil it for you because it's still new.
Okay.
Please, go
Where
check
can
it out.
they
It's on
catch it?
YouTube for free.
Ah.
Go watch it on YouTube.
Okay.
A totonas.
Let
me tell you.
By Butita.
Sijaona waseo wa hilarious, wa funny. Nani?
Shiti tena.
Shiti is in one of the stars.
Yes.
And then I love those the girls.
And the girls, TikTokers.
The girls unawapenda juu ya talent ama
Njoro wa Uber. Ya talent. Njoro wa Uber baada ya nini? Trip inaende.
Aendelee tu.
Nani pia Kamam as well dropped this year.
Yes, Kamam.
Butita did very well.
I'd say shout out to Insignia. I think this year they've given us like 3 good shows back to back.
Chocolate
Cash
City.
Money, Chocolate Empire,
Single
Kiasi.
Kiasi, which you featured on Single Kiasi.
Yeah,
Unaona
yeah.
mic check ile inafanya.
Kwanza she featured as herself.
Yes. Mariah as Mariah.
My mic check.
Then I enjoyed Squid Game. I enjoyed
Squid Game was a good
Billionaires
show.
Banker and White Lotus.
Thanks to who? Billionaires Banker, thanks to who?
Are you the one who recommended?
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay. That was
Personally,
really
I
well done.
enjoyed Beauty in Black. Like, it was so bad, it was good. It was so
Yani
bad,
ile
it was
usha commit
good.
6 episodes.
Where's
I'd
my
rather just
sister?
finish.
Where's my sister?
The Private Road.
Where's
the
my
Private
sister?
Road?
Wait,
Tyler
but the
Perry.
documentary I did iko hapo.
So watch bad. And I say, do you know how much I've been avoiding any type
Nah,
of
it's
spoiler?
good. It's good, but I heard there's an extra episode coming on YouTube.
Yeah, the one that couldn't run on Netflix.
Me, I'm
Because sasa
ready.
wangeenda jela tu.
I'm ready. 50 Cent, drop it.
Bro, I'm gonna watch
I'm
it.
ready.
I mean, I'm
Yani
ready.
kuna sema
I'm ready.
five big wow.
What happened
for?
to do not hit a man when he's down?
No.
That didn't work anymore.
But
That was our
Finya,
long-term
yeah.
investment.
Oh, but anyway.
Just someone said,
But you see, for 50 is just a bully.
No,
Tiaji,
Petty.
Niliona
When
kitu fulani
petty is your
ikisema,
lifestyle.
I saw a tweet saying that every time 50 Cent speaks, I understand why he was shot 9 times.
because he can really.
Yeah.
Someone who can even disown his own toy. When in none.
Yeah, I saw the pic.
He
I
disowned his toy
saw
because the toy
that.
used to hang out with his enemy.
I think-
He was not about to
Hanging
be
with
the
the
end. Your enemy was
See,
suffering.
they'd
No.
taken a picture with
You suffer
someone.
with the enemy.
Then he said, if these two were run over by a bus, like it wouldn't spoil my
He has
day.
made sure he has cut him from everything.
Hey, that's
Your own
pettiness.
father.
So,
Crazy.
No one is up.
the guys are. Who don't care about anyone else? If you don't care about your blood,
Yeah.
that's 50 for you. But at least we already know what
What he's
to expect.
capable of, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's
Like, it's
respect.
black and
But he's
white
very good at
with
his job.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely.
It's
You have to
very,
give it to
very
him.
good.
And
Music and
at this
TV.
point, he's doing it for the game. Hata si do.
Totally.
Yeah.
Na kuchukia, I take it personally.
Yeah.
And he'll be doing documentaries about everyone. Yeah, Jesus, you wait.
Yeah.
You know, he's
His
sitting
money.
on footage from the 90s.
Yes.
For,
And then you know shida
For
photographer.
for Diddy.
You know shida
He has
photographer.
internal...
Lipa photographer.
Lipa, pay
But he
photographers.
wasn't sitting on. Diddy was filming a documentary
For himself, for the
himself
future.
for the future.
Cameraman akulipwa.
Akauza.
Akauza, yeah.
But the people who are snitching are Diddy's boys. His former partner, the guy who was okay.
Kina
don't-
Macari and
Don't
Wolf.
spoil it, don't
the guy
spoil
who
it, yeah.
they took the 25% from Plug,
Gotcha.
yeah. Umse alikuwa ana snitch. Alafu unajua so
As he
ukamzai,
should.
when you're like 90 and you're snitching with bad brains.
No, but he deserves
Just watch
because
that thing.
I'm gonna watch it.
Bruh.
That's my weekend watch actually.
No.
Diddy-
Diddy is just a fucking
nasty person.
Yeah. That's my weekend
Nasty.
watch.
Anyone who didn't know that Diddy was like really fucked up,
Yeah.
just
Now
go to
you know.
YouTube. Go to YouTube. These things have been there on YouTube. In fact, Diddy's 50 Cent's job was so easy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
because
everything
everything
yeah.
is
The
there.
conspiracy theories. Zimejaa huko.
Remove him from the prison and put him under the prison.
No.
Like, inside the prison
Anda,
is not
mpeleke
enough.
alipuli huko Mogadishu, just somewhere. Like,
well.
just send him.
Sawa Somali walikuwa tu wamechino.
Aende alipuli, tujue tu aliisha.
Tushasema wana lion.
Aya.
Lion.
Twende Cheque. Scandals of the year. Mi niko na forex. Watu wa simu tu.
Hii ilikuwa- I thought it was like a joke.
It's real.
Yeah, but then the guys
some
who
extent.
were involved turned it into a whole thing.
They
Because
took it-
initially,
They took it
Flacco
too
alianza
personally.
tu kama, and also Flacco didn't say anything that people don't say online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They took it skin deep.
So the way they took it now,
Sorry.
so the way they took it too deep, you can-
Inches deep.
Yeah, too many inches deep.
Instead of turning the other cheek.
Booty coins. Endeleeni.
Hey, booty calls.
Me, I find these guys of Forex so hilarious.
What?
So I think, bro, show them what I'm Oh, tupa my phone.
Oh yeah,
Gari.
cool.
Drive
Scratch
magari.
gari
Yani
too.
Audi hata ijatolewa kwa ship ako ndani.
They jump on their cars.
Yeah.
Wanayasha moto.
These are cartoons.
Nakagaini nashanga.
That part.
Good for them.
When did it become this easy?
That part.
Money
It's
that
never
you
easy.
worked hard
I
for,
know.
Let me tell
you wouldn't do that.
Yeah, when
Yeah, ni content.
you well, hustle. You know you have to work for.
Would you
money.
light your car on fire?
So that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Hata wezi vuta vape utaliangalia.
Ulisikia wapi?
Hata vape utajaribu.
Hata vape. When it's strict.
Ulisikia wapi?
Any other scandal that was popular this year? Because kulikuwa na hiyo, I think nani. Raje.
Mulamo was beefing with everyone.
Bro.
And his baby mama.
Oguna,
that one they went hard.
Yeah.
At some point sikujua gani ni kiki, gani ni real.
No, she actually.
Meno iko real. Though influencing for like a
There was a brand in
hospital.
Sikufuatilia that deep.
I think that's where she got the tooth done.
No, Malama paid for me and
atengeneze meno.
So
sengemrudisha meno.
Alirudisha meno, salingoa meno.
Oh my God!
Walai.
Alingoa.
Walai.
Yeah.
I'm sure they were bigger.
You guys be for real. Shafi unaweza nilipia nifungue mwanya alafu tukikosana.
Fungue. Any curtain.
You just cheese on it.
I'm sure that you're telling me that's where we can't shoot that low. There are bigger scandals in this country.
No way.
There must bigger scandals in this country.
Bruh. Any other
BBL.
My BBL. These are just scandals.
No, of the guy of the lady who died. Was it this year from beauty body by design?
That was very unfortunate.
Yeah, and
but the fact that guys are doing those things
and they're back again with a new name. So I hear
it's being done locally.
Yeah, some are doing locally.
In and out, yeah.
In and out, yeah.
Mimi nimengoja natafuta wase wa Mavinias wa Kenya mazi.
Let me tell you. Unajua when we spoke about because we covered your story BBL in Kenya is now becoming a thing. A surgeon reached out on email who does BBL and I'd be down to speak. So we remember we'll do Jan. Because now we're already shooting in bulk and every day had been scheduled. So like, you know what?
Next year.
Sort of it's the biggest thing right now.
Sort of as a surgeon and then I have a friend who so we'll bring those two.
And then one of the things that fascinates me about this whole thing is all the ladies who are going. Now, you see, before it was a secret.
Yeah.
Now
they're open with it.
Anagotu hapo amesimamia anakuambia sijakaa 5
yeah. Wana post mpaka progress like okay just got this done.
Wakitembea huko kwa hiyo hosi.
And you see that's
much better than now fronting and then starting to sell at flat tummy sijui at my diet plan my ngongongo.
No Ozempic. Also you wanna post and normalize. That's why many people are doing it because now the guy what's up like
but you'd rather be transparent about it. Yeah.
Any beefs of the year?
Lumu and Barack.
But that was not actually kiki. Those are homies.
Malito and Vera.
Also, hiyo CPS real.
Don't imagine hakuna kitu wasema wamekuwa tu. It's about the
even Otile Brown and BN was real.
Toxic and the gang.
But Toxic yeah.
Toxic anapigwa na wase wale wanataka kukaa yeye.
Okay, Patelo na Gwash.
Hiyo ni
real. Hiyo ni real na wanapigana for real.
Hiyo ni real
Wanaenda kwa hiyo nini ya
Baraka. I don't know if they're going to be there but I don't think Patelo will show up.
Patelo ata show up.
Patelo can Gwash ata show up.
Gwash
atakuwa star.
Amekuwa akienda gym.
Really? Once you can learn a thing or two. About Patelo.
Patelo.
Unataka kwanza decide.
Patelo na gym.
Patelo na gym.
Patelo na gym. Shafi.
Yaani jana Shafi ukulala ulikuwa ngala. Wewe
Kenya. You know you've not told the story of how I came to the show.
So let me tell you what happened. So I'm going home. Shafi calls again. I pick Shafi. Shafi call like, yo, bro, you know what you need to do? Niambie, bro. And ananiambia, so we need to do like a wrap-up episode. Ilikuwa jana. Juzi niko like Shafi actually for Friday. Ako like sangapi na 11 akasema sawa na
that's only when you come in studio by 10. Yeah, niko hapa leo 9:30 nikijua tuna shoot 10.
I'm busy.
I know, but I need to come back, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, show mazeni kianza iko hapa. Basi naonaga
Those are the guys.
Ngapi wananipigia?
Good to know your head.
Na wale wote wanataka niko kwa show yao. Chukuni tu clips hapa.
Bado tutakukatia clips.
So same time next year.
You make it a thing.
Yeah, same time next
Make it a
year.
thing.
When
For the wrap-up.
Yes. You can call me a rapper.
Yeah.
Where the
No, when
legend?
Alumni.
Mondo will be
When
here.
alifanya 3 years ya kwanza alifanya
Mondo will be here.
Cheque. When alifanya na Barak ya kwanza tukafanya na Blocker then hii amefanya 3 years. Wendy amefanya 3 years.
Blocker tulikuwa pia na blocker hapa.
Sina nasema Wendy amefanya wrap up moja
Wewe kuna scandal bana, nimekumbuka scandal.
Aliyetuambie.
Wacha nivae miwani. Nani?
Sasa
Ngoja nimesahau jina mazi. Ngoja
Niambie mimi
anadu
najua.
ni musician
Mdescribe.
ni pasta.
Kanari.
Hapana.
Nani? Commander.
Hapana. Anavaga masuti.
Burale.
That was crazy though.
That was a big
Say that.
Reason why I don't go to podcasts. Unaingia tu kujiseti.
No, but
Oh, sick bro.
But nini?
That was nasty.
He
But
said
you
he
know,
wants
I
to
was
come
going
to the
through my
pod.
book
After we
the
come.
other day and I saw this lady
No, we'll
was
bring
saying,
him.
I've been warning you guys about Burale for a long time.
But you need to get him on the
No,
show.
we spoke after.
He was actually scheduled alafu akacancel.
No, someone else recently.
Yeah.
Because I met him
Yeah.
at West Coast recently. Like, listen, yeah, I'm down, I'll come. So
So-
we'll schedule it.
I used to work with him at Switch TV.
Oh, God.
Actually, he interviewed me when after I got cancelled Nini. Yeah, so I think he's a very smart guy. So you better come. At least no muongei story sasa vizuri.
Tuongee tu vizuri,
From your
yeah.
perspective. Because
Yeah.
remember, that was a family affair.
Yes.
Yeah.
So kunaweza kuwa vile ndio walimset up.
When you say he's smart unamaanisha kuvama.
Both.
Unajuaje?
No, tuko na jamaa. Aya, twende. Aya. Hey, conversation we avoided the most as a country.
Yeah.
Impeachment.
Impeachment.
I feel like we avoid.
We
I feel
didn't
like
avoid it.
it was just a word that was being floated around,
The Sakaja
but we
one.
never. Not Sakaja, like just impeachment in general. I feel like
general.
we kept throwing
Like
those
there's so
words,
many people who need it.
but
to
we
go.
never really got into the detail of okay, how guys.
When? What
Yeah,
needed?
There was no
like
follow-up.
it was like
There was no
hey, impeach,
Yeah.
but nothing.
But your question and what she's answering are two different things. Conversation
We
that we do
avoided.
not.
So, here we
What
had
is
the
your question was?
convo.
This guy have the
Convo.
convo.
You see,
though.
Conversation we avoided. Ile
Avoid it.
sisi
Hiyo ishafanyika, unajua
Mbona
imefanyika
vile
ni ufana na
mna avoid?
mfanye. Hivyo
Oh, we as mic check.
Hapana.
Kenya.
Yeah, we as my
Kwani
check.
shida ni
Sini
nini
umesema
leo?
we avoided.
Kenya.
We're doing a wrap-up episode.
Zingatia.
What are we covering? Biggest stories.
Mimi nimezoea roho.
Sasa nimenyamaza.
Wachana nayo.
Yeah. So I'm saying, conversation we as a country
Avoided.
avoided. Yeah. Like ni zile venye tunajua tu lakini tuko like
Tumechorea.
Unaweza jikuta nyuma ya nini?
Unaweza kuwa
Mimi hapo
cancelled.
madhi hapo ndo show yangu inaisha.
That's it, folks.
See you in December.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there are many. There are many.
They are very-
So mna avoid your
Tuende.
conversation.
Hapana to avoid like the deaths. There's so many people. There's so many random stories of people jumping off buildings. There's so many
And then you
stories
just
of
move
people.
past
And then all these TikTokers who keep every day unafunga tu pages
sudden
ati
TikToker, yeah.
like
Yeah,
there's
we are
one I
not-
saw
we are not-
yesterday
we
of
are
a
not
chick called
highlighting
Erica
even
or
this-
something.
I saw
2 days
that.
ago.
And I heard she's a
Not
minor.
that I don't know her, but you see, I'm like, ati Erica, why is it so normal
For death
to happen?
repeated
No one,
people.
First of all, gava ifanyi kitu juu yake because no one is talking about all these young people who died. And then 2 weeks ago, we've had like 4 cases in Kilimani of
The balcony.
Random
Yeah, the
people.
balconies.
huo mse aliruka kwa gari. There's so many random stories and no one's talking about it. It's like a plague. As in,
Even
kila mtu anaipiga hivi.
police
Forget about
deaths.
politics.
Yeah.
Forget about politics. And this is not only happening in Nairobi, it's happening even in Macha. There was a
No,
issue
not
of,
politics. I'm saying police cell
police,
deaths.
yes. Kuna yule story ya Macha, some chick whose boyfriend killed and then called the family.
Huh?
Yeah. Some girl. Alimada akachukua simu akapiga madhara akambia. Yes, this is like 2 months ago.
What?
So it's not only happening here. It's a campus student. And then there's the other issue of these Chiles were dating each other. Still Ugo in Macha or something. And then she cheated on her. She came, knifed her.
Yeah, that's...
So you see,
There's too many.
there's too many and no one... It's not femicide anymore. It's just homicide.
Yeah.
Because we kill them, say, we're saying on a dating. And then life is
We're
just
moving
going on.
past it like
I
it's
find
nothing.
it's very disturbing.
Yeah.
It's like super, super, super disturbing.
I agree.
Yes. Cops don't give... As in, every story that we've had in a Shagatuna story, Citizen Ama,
Yeah, like it's just a report.
Reposted on
and that's
Nairobi
done.
So I'm wondering, those family members, the people who've lost a loved one, wako.
True.
Like, what is the progress after reporting these stories? Are we trying to find anything conclusive? Yeah.
Polisi wanafanya uchunguzi.
I watch a lot of like all these NCIS things, and
True crime.
It's really encouraging when you see like crime solved.
Even after decades.
Yeah. Cold cases.
Yeah.
Cold cases. Bro, I'm talking about this year. We're talking about between 10 and 20.
That's a lot. Yeah.
You tell me.
Yeah.
New York was celebrating the other day. They're celebrating, is it 12 days or 12 hours without homicide? Something like that. Damn. That's why it's such.
I remember that start. It was hours, not even days.
It was 12 hours.
A couple of hours that we are without.
Reported.
Now you reported.
Yeah. Kenya and the we're talking about. Anyway, no one talk about it. Now that is a conversation.
That's a conversation that has to be had.
People need to have, and people need to take better care of themselves come next year, because this is no falla. Because you guys are not making those jokes of that's the first, second floor. You see?
Yeah, I think those things it should not be a joke
at all.
It's not a joke.
It's not. There's nothing to laugh about that. Okay. Yeah. And that's why people don't have this conversation. Let's start to make a somber.
Oh yeah.
I get it, but sasa we have
it's
to.
Heavy,
we still have to talk about it.
It has to.
If it's something that is going to happen.
It's happening.
I'm saying if you go by patterns, then it means it's something that might keep happening. So we have to talk about it. Yeah.
Okay. Who are you to blame?
Family. Do you have a homicide department?
That's the thing. I don't know.
Because like Maju, there's a homicide department. So this is what they deal with. We're specialized. Yeah. So maybe
special crimes. I don't know.
Maybe.
But government needs to like really put in an effort in checking these deaths. There are too many. Too many young people just.
And it's young people especially.
Well,
but not but
it's always been taken
most of it is young people.
Actually, young people. We're talking about 30 and below.
Yeah,
between 30 and 19.
That's concerning.
Very, very concerning.
Okay. Anything else? Any conversation that you think?
Unaongezea Mwass mshahara siku gani?
Mwass kwanza anafaa
next time
kusababisha zile episodes tu Mwass ameata hii mwaka. Yeye anafaa kutulipa.
No true.
What else? Nataka how much? Yeah. So if no, we go to who to watch out for in 2026. Let me say we avoid the names we've already mentioned. Because I already the emotion. So sinambie toxic akusawa. Is there someone maybe when you're babbling when you call what we mentioned? Let's not repeat names.
EXO,
yes.
Then there's this guy called SHAFFIE WERU. There was a trending sound on TikTok. Nakama kesho utanipenda. Yeah.
There's another kid who sings like Rema. Some Kenyan kid. Him. Trust me.
I don't know.
I keep on
there's a Kenyan kid who doesn't sound.
He sounds like legit.
I don't know.
Wizkid, Remo combined.
I don't know, but watch out for Chris Barr.
Yes.
Man, I know.
Calligraph posted him.
Mwass, we were playing before we recorded Team Smocha. You don't remember the kid I was playing you rendition zake to collect?
I remember that song.
Hold up.
But sikumbuki the name.
It's him, trust me. Atukumbuki jina yako.
You said Calligraph reposted him?
He reposted him.
Hata Nairobi Gossip walifanya a whole post yenye ukislide. But sasa utapata mpaka sadaka. Yeah, so auntie, as you find that lessons that you've learned this year.
Me, I'm still on that tip. Depende, mazi.
Yeah.
Facts.
You have to just put yourself first.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter, mazi. As in, if you decide to do something, you do it to the death.
Yeah.
Because
NGC.
That is the lesson. Let me tell you. Lafayette, go check him out. I promise you, you will be so impressed.
In fact, listen, if there's anyone investing in music, that's the guy you need to take to studio. Because he's gonna blow next year.
Bro, he sounds like he's from the Caribbean. He sounds like he's
a mix of everything.
His
voice is a very good voice.
His voice is Lafayette. Yeah, that's the guy to watch out for.
And also DM Mike Cheque to kujoin nani.
Kama kaiko hiki.
Nipatie lessons tukimaliza.
I was talking about you need to love yourself and put yourself first and give yourself time to do. Don't procrastinate. Seme kesho. mapema ndio best.
Mapema ndio
And
best.
if you plan to do something, no matter what people say, you just do it for you and then fight it to the death because as you're the only one who will end up alone, suffering, or feeling some type of way if you never like took care of yourself.
Okay.
And that's why we have all this
repost button up. I feel like whatever I've written down is exactly what you've said.
You wrote it down.
Uliandika wapi? Uliandika kama Mwakenya.
Okay, I said lesson of the year. Keep pushing.
Leo unaweza soma. Kingine pa Mariah nisomee. Anyway,
Discipline.
Keep pushing harder than ever before.
Yes.
Extend grace outward as you look inward.
Thank you.
The noise may never die down, but always rise above it.
Nice.
Do no harm, walk your path, live your purpose, take a step back, lunge forward, do it afraid, always do it.
Big shout out to ChatGPT. No, that's
it's a good writer.
Yes, I said it like Mse wa mtaa. Umeandika. But he's always been a writer. He's
No, he's fantastic.
Writers I know.
Yeah.
Mse, don't let these legs fool you.
Yeah.
They're fooling you.
Wendy, auntie?
I'd say just being gracious with yourself. I think for me, especially this year, I feel like there are times that I've been so hard on myself for nothing. And I'm just like, bro, relax.
Yeah.
Didn't pan out this year, probably pan out next year. So give yourself grace. Yeah.
I think for me, the lesson is keep learning because when you learn, you move different. If you didn't learn, you won't be able to, if it wasn't a lesson. Yeah.
Take lesson.
If you didn't learn, it wasn't a lesson.
Job you are love.
You're real.
Yeah.
Job you are
From
love.
the law. Yeah, wewe unatuambia hapa. Na useme story ya Ghana.
Sorry, guys.
Please, let's talk about days of YouTube.
Hapana. Sawa. Sina unajua hata mkubali kwa show ama.
Niwende na nipate more quotes. Sawa.
My biggest lesson is when it comes to a dream, you have to be ready to give it everything. And that everything could mean every single coin you make. It could mean your time. It could mean sleepless nights. Basically, when it's a dream on the line, you have to do whatever it takes to protect your dream and go for it.
100.
Period.
That's my biggest
Clock
lesson.
it.
To dream in color.
Hashtag
Yeah, 100.
period.
100.
To dream in color.
You better put in the work, bro.
Yeah.
I'm happy, man.
Yeah.
It's been a good year. And let's hope for a better year next year.
Thank you, bro.
Next year is a campaign year. So yeah, it's going to be very
Crazy.
interesting.
Yes.
Very, very interesting.
Yeah, we're ready.
Yeah. No, Kenyans are ready. Like other countries, the noise that you're talking about, Kenya is a special country, very special. And we're resilient as fuck.
Facts.
Yes.
Thank you, bro. Acha tukurelease uende upige mambo ya festival.
Tano tena.
Yeah. Appreciate it, man.
No problem.
Asante sana.
Yes. Hey.
Simesema
Mbona
tunamalizana
mimi
aje?
Hiyo ngoma ya nini?
Simsema tunamalizana
Kuna
aje?
Bye.
Yes. Outro nitaipenda.
Mbona mimi si thank you?
Si hatujamaliza.
Wewe uko release. Wewe the streets of
Unalia,
the streets of Nairobi have never released you.
The way hosting works is if I say thank you to Shaffie, I give room to say whether Shaffie wants to sing.
Eddie.
And then
Now I'll come to you. That's how it works. Yeah.
Yeah.
So napiga hesabu hapa.
Sasa Wendy.
Even though inawaka.
Siku zote.
Yaani unaitisha platform unapewa alafu uko like
Even do now. Yeah, anyway, thank you guys. Wendy, appreciate you all the time, man. Yeah, I send you some stuff. We have a new line of match. Hizo unajua hizo ni match zetu zote.
Naona nimecheki.
Yeah, we have a new line of match. So I hook you up with Wendy as well. And for anyone else, that's my favorite because it's on episode titles. I love it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yaani mlianza kumake mag after nikifanya show. Ya show yangu.
Tuko na vitu mob.
Shafu huku kunya na ile kikombe yeye ile ingine.
Lakini iko normal. Mimi nikunya kama.
Akupewa koza kuja rap. Si mnafanya
Actually, yeah.
Christmas bundle.
Normal.
Yeah.
before I met Chaxy.
Anyway.
Actually wenda by Kiring.
Lazima.
Ndio uweke Shaffie.
Sasa hiyo jukumu.
Sijaget.
Issue si issue.
No, Ebu, please walk us through your thought process.
Tunaribu brain cells. Anyway, Shaffie Weru Wendy. 2025 wrap up episode 322. We are
Check.
Ukona kuila.
Ukona figure 5.
Over 26.
This is
This is the Brunch Club. Over 26.
Welcome back to
The mics are closed.
Now, when you watch it, you'll understand.